welcome back. We're gonna play some more Hades tonight. Super excited for it because I actually have tomorrow off. So yeah, I get to stay up a little bit later. I want to play some of this. I want to play some Project Zomboid, and then maybe some weird games into the night.
I'm back.
Or we'll see. It might be
Again.
nothing but Hades if I so choose. The room is hot. I did not want to dress so skimpily once again, but it's a hot room. What do you have to say, buddy?
Oh, good. You're back already, huh?
It's only been a
We
week,
had a bet
yeah.
about how long you'd last out there, and I just knew you'd be back in no time.
Yep, it's been a week because I had to work and all that. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
Useless.
What?
Why, I can
Why are you
scarce
being
believe
so
my
mean?
eyes. Is
Like,
that you,
little
boy?
jabs.
Cerberus, look who it is. He's back.
Okay, and the big jabs, I guess.
Cerberus looks mournfully toward the prince.
No need to drag the
know
dog
you
into
don't
this,
wanna-
Father.
Yeah, right, exactly. I know
Anything you
doctors
say
want
to me, you say in front of Cerberus.
I am.
You
What?
might even learn a thing or two from him of listening and of obedience.
What are you going on about? You put a dog in chains. Dog
You
gets
don't
pet.
like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No.
That feels like a
Seek
boss
pity
fight
someplace else.
hint. I just picked it up. I think I finally picked it up. Hang on. I need to pause for 1 second because I need to switch screens. I do not have Twitch up. I have OBS up, so I am back. It's okay. It's just me, but it was just in case. I didn't really give a going live to people. So I'm gonna do that live because whatever. But hang on. Just in case anyone wants to talk at me about doing nothing. Oh no, game won't let me. Okay. So this is gonna take time because it involves Instagram and stuff. Well, too late now. And sometimes mistakes must be made before they can be unmade. And so they shall be unmade, but it's going to be... Well, I feel like I should screen capture something from the game. Oh, that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. That's a ridiculous amount of things. You know what? Let's just screenshot just this, and that's what I'm gonna post. It's so tiny. Yeah, that's basically it, and then we're gonna go over to Instagram, and then my computer's taking some time to load up. It seems it might be burdened by something, which may or may not be streaming. I do plan on upgrading my internet, as expensive as that's going to be, but I do plan on upgrading my internet toward the end of the month to the fastest one that I can get, because I want to be able to play online games. I want to be able to play with friends and host things and, do the whole thing. Anyway, we hit a little plus button over here, and then you select from the computer. Let me do it. And then you go recents, screenshot. That's the one. Oh yeah, but you make it fit? How do you make it fit? There's gotta be a way to make it fit. Give me a way to make it fit. Can we make it zoom? Zoom is already as small as it can be. What a wrong thing you've done. What a wrong thing you've done, Instagram. What about just this, though? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is good. And this is great content of what's going on live. For sure. Everybody loves this. And for the playback, because even if I think about it and want to, there's no way I'm going to edit it in the end. So this is all just going to run. You can skip ahead to wherever. I don't know. It shows a preview. That's fine. Right caption. Come join me. Wait. This is my very professional post about my currently ongoing stream. I did not forget to do this before streaming. This was planned to show you my trademarked stream title. Don't use it or I'll sue you. Teehee. And then we're gonna go ahead and yeah, big blushing smiley face. Okay. Oh man, then you gotta do hashtags, and that's the part that's no. Then you gotta go twitch.tv/thefinalbistro. There are no bistros after me. Just in case. And then you gotta go hashtag game, hashtag video game, hashtag gaming, hashtag game stream, hashtag video game stream, hashtag streaming, hashtag video game streaming, hashtag game streaming, hashtag streamer, hashtag video game streamer, hashtag fun times, hashtag Hades, hashtag Hades playthrough, hashtag let's play, hashtag Hades hell mode, hashtag game challenge, hashtag epic. I don't know. Hashtag. There's gotta be a few more. Doesn't matter at this point. That was a lot of them. It feels like there's like a couple that I'm missing that would unlock everything. Hashtags. Give me the algorithm. Hashtag algorithm. Anyway, we'll see what that does. So yeah, then I'm going to hit share, and you'd think that I'm done there, but I'm not. Oh boy, am I not. Because now that that's been shared, you gotta, yep, give me the check mark. Nope, give me the check mark. See, then you do this, and then you go twitch.tv/thefinalbistro, and you hit post. And you'd think I'm done there, but I'm not. Because then you got a quick Facebook. And what are you doing over here? Well, you're looking at the post that you just posted so that you can make sure that you post about your post. And don't I? That's great. I want to do that. Oh, man. So first you really quickly... No, I'll do it later tonight. I'll do this. Oh, there's no later. But I can't do that live. I guess I can. So I could start here. He's holding an accordion. So we're gonna go. And then you go like this. And you go like that. And then you go boom. But now I gotta go to the emojis. And that makes life hard. Okay, emoji. The last one was. I feel like to do this, I can't share it. I'm doing this on my phone later. We'll worry about things. Things exist online later. I'm not searching for anything other than my own profile. This is such good Hades content. I love playing Hades. I'm kind of glad no one's watching, but who would be? I'm just talking at a paused screen. So, I'm just kind of going off. But real quick, we go to me. Yeah, go to my page. Are you sure? Yeah, leave. Just do it. Come on. Yes, and then, nope, where's my most recent? Come on, where's my most recent? Where's the Video Games one? Oh, did that only post to... Oh, yikes. Alright, I'm doing it again. We're doing it live. And I will not stop, I will not relent, I will not surrender as I do this. I will keep going as I just quickly take it, drag it. Great. What's on your mind? On my mind is twitch.tv/thefinalbistro. No way did I forget to... Yeah, it's gonna be the same joke. To do this before I started streaming. No way. No how, brother. That feels exclusive now. I don't want to be exclusive. Whatever. It's still fun to say brother. But I don't want to be exclusive. So then I have to write sister, but then I don't know. I need to learn the third term. Not third term. See, you dig yourself... I dig myself into a hole the second I start to try to rationalize any part of it. So that's why I just sort of say they and not worry about it. Because that's the best thing to do. And I will learn more. Anyway, I'm going to stop digging because I hit the thing that's below the oil that makes the oil useless. Oil's bad. It's useful. I don't know. Let's stop thinking about politics and finish this. No way did I forget to do this before I started streaming. No way, no how, brother. I just planned to show you this super cool title of my stream. It's so clever. You've never ever seen better. Whether you've tethered? If you disagree, that's a bad one. Disagree. If you blank your tether's been severed. I don't know why I decided to rhyme on this, but oh, what's a good rhyme? Shoot. Weather, feather, treasure. You know what? Screw it. Everybody knows rhymes win arguments. These are facts, people. Okay, so that's posted. Finally done with that. Let's head back to Twitch so I don't have to stop again. 15 minutes in. Nice. This is a high quality stream. Quick though. This is sponsored by Highball. It's a terrible beverage. Well, it's not a terrible beverage. Well, grapefruit flavor it is, maybe. It's seltzer sparkling energy water. They're expired. Because no one bought them. Ever. Why would you? They don't taste good. Well, they taste okay, but they're expensive. And, Oh, we're just sort of running. Uh-oh. We did something. We fixed it. Okay. Oh, hi, Medusa.
Prince?
I don't
your
really
father,
enjoy you.
I think he's pretty steamed right now about something, so maybe you could stay away from him, or I could tell him you're not here.
No, that seems like I should go right near him and chill.
That's quite all right, Dusa.
With Pops.
I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found.
By the way, since I can guarantee my dad's not watching this, and never will.
Just do it in the dog.
This is like a fun
Prince.
game for me because I do have some dad issues. So it's like, I mean, there are so many games that you can do dad issues
Say, I was
with,
wondering,
but,
Achilles, any news of
you know,
Orpheus
this
of late?
one for sure
I've
is
not
like
seen him around here in some time. He's still paying his dues?
it's hitting it
That
good.
I believe
They wrote
he
it
is,
well.
lad. Your father, he was none too pleased with him last time I saw him here. I tried my best to simmer down the situation, but you know how it goes. I
it's
hope your
fine.
father cuts his sentence short.
But like, okay, I guess it doesn't use any artificial sweeteners. Pan exchanging. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing that's good about it is that there's no artificial sweeteners. It's just using. It is just seltzer water. But I mean, like, for how good a ghost tastes. And these are expensive. Anyway, no
I
one
hope so
bought
too.
them at the gym,
If
so
you do
I
see
got them
him,
for free.
tell him I said hi.
There's a bunch more. And they do have a lot of caffeine in them, I think. And ginseng and B vitamins, so, you know, it gets you going. I'm gonna be sweating
If
all
I
night
sit
because
down,
of
I
it.
won't want to get back up.
Yeah, well, I'm tired. I'm sitting. I wonder how many people have made the joke like, I'm sitting down plenty for the both of us. This seems like a low-hanging fruit kind of joke. Doesn't mean I didn't make it, but like, I know that it's the easiest joke. Which doesn't mean you shouldn't make it. In fact,
What's this
some
stuff?
might argue that means you should make it because it's the one that has to be made. But, yeah. Anyway. There's no one else to talk to. I need a game that's just like running around and talking
Nix
to
must
people.
be someplace else.
I'm gonna end up playing so many games. I guess on this format that no one's watching, I can announce it.
I want to go
now.
lie down.
I quit my job. I didn't like quit. You want to lie down? What are you talking about, boy? You want to lie down? Oh, 'cause you stayed dead. Right? So now you're actually tired? Why do you want to lie down? Don't make me lie down. I just started this thing. Well, I bet something cool's gonna happen, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I went
It
ahead
is
and I
the
did
dead
it.
of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld, Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? The dead of night? Oh boy.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
Oh dang, they got mid
All is
parts?
quiet
That's cool.
at this time.
Okay.
Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep,
Hypnos, my
save
G.
for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
Okay, so he can hear the voice. I was just wondering. I was wondering whose voice is that? Oh wait, he said old man, so
He
that's
ventures
his
toward the
dad,
stately
doesn't it?
throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
So wait, is this like
I said shut up, old man.
Okay, hang on though, because that means that if you say an old man, he probably means his father. So what's going on here? Like, because his father's constantly aware of
He
everything.
does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would
I
indulge
could
such
be wrong,
questions.
but
So Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
that's my current interpretation.
I'm not listening.
That's a weird thing happening. And like that, right? And I'm not listening. Like this all seems.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son.
See, again. What if I go this way? What if I go this way? You're not gonna let me go this way yet. Okay, you know I have to try. Okay.
But then
We'll talk about this.
there is the note.
Oh, excuse me.
Written
Jeez.
finally in a hand
Makes
and
you work,
voice
too.
the likes of which the prince had never seen or
But the
heard.
caffeine goes right to you because it's water.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm
Word.
leaving, even if it kills me.
Oh, word.
I won't be returning to Olympus.
Okay, so Persephone.
If there is a place where I belong in this world,
I was
it
wondering.
must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden.
So this is the sequel to
Take care of
Perk's
Cerberus.
Adventures. I get
I
it.
shall miss
I
him.
get it.
Persephone.
That's beautiful. Oh, she likes the dog.
Thus did
Everybody likes
Prince
the
of
dog.
the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter, written in his mother's hand.
Okay, so there's no way Hades
His
didn't like,
mother's
leave this
hand.
for him.
My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone,
Yeah,
that
if
she's
he can
my
hear this,
mother?
then
But Father always said that Nyx was
because
that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
oh shit, I
Thus
shouldn't curse.
did the
I'm trying
prince
not to curse.
discover inadvertently
Gotta think about
the
that.
well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur.
Oh, see, okay, so he didn't expect. He didn't remember that part of it, because Hades had always thought about that. So this whole time, I mean, I know I'm supposed to be so much farther in the actual like game because I'm playing on Hell mode and this is my first time playing the game.
Persephone,
But-
the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
Yeah, they did. Okay.
You. Why? You're. Nyx, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear
Okay.
child.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
now
story.
you know. So now you know. But only
she
half
acted
the
like
truth.
mom, so,
I can
she
explain the rest, so please.
It's nice to know, though,
never
that
was
my
my
mom
wish to
isn't
hurt you.
Knight Incarnate. I'm acting like it's me. His, you know. That's how you gotta do it. We're not. I'm supposed to say we, too, because
Mother,
it's
I
like,
wonder.
we're all hanging out. There's
will
only
you
me here
remember
right now,
me?
though. It's fine. Because we're just gonna chill until somebody comes, and then we're gonna continue chilling, because it's best if we just act natural, because in the end, that's what we're gonna end up doing, right? Because it does become like a regular thing to be playing games and hanging out, which is gonna be great. I miss games so friggin' much. So, yeah. What do
You're
you
pretty
want?
quick, you know, boyo. Just be sure to use that fancy dash of yours
Yeah, I
and keep
gotta
them
keep you-
guessing.
yeah,
Don't
that's
let
right.
them catch you standing still.
Dash like mad instead of standing still.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay, I'm using the cool spear, but
Nice.
you have that you can keep attacking with your thing.
Come, Segius.
Oh, change of plan. I like it. Almost felt that.
So that does more damage, I think. No, it doesn't.
I need to track down
It
more
must be faster, though. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're starting with the sword because we must. Anyway. We got that guy. Don't forget that guy. Because you can really just go like dash hit Q, dash hit Q, dash hit Q, dash hit Q. It's honestly I'm not used to the double use of. It's so hard to go left and hit the Q button. I'm not used to. Could I change that to maybe F? I wouldn't hate using that on F instead. I know F is a thing, but I haven't used that thing at all. And Q should be the special. That seems easier to me. Because then Q you use once. I would hit F all the time. Am I hitting R for anything? Let's play one round and then I might change the key bindings. This stuff. We're not worried about this, because we're already playing on hard mode.
Do your worst, Father.
Let's go.
Family. Death is your only family.
Wow.
Death and I.
This is different.
Best get accustomed to the both of us.
Okay. See, that is very, very controlling. But
No,
then there's also
not on
that,
your
like,
life.
care at night.
Lord Poseidon.
So I like that. Kinda. I don't know if I like that. He's weird. He's a weirdo. Why are you being such a weirdo, Dad?
There's your feud against my crusty elder brother lately.
Yeah, right?
Big Hades, he is disagreeable with all of us, not just with you. So don't you take it personal and stick with me.
You got it, Poseidon. I don't like how much I like you, though. Like, again, I don't trust anybody. This is Greek. Your attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. Heck yes, that sounds great. Give me the rare one. Seems like a good starter.
Tide.
Okay. And it knocks them away, so I want like.
That's what you get.
Okay, we're getting hit though. That's. You can't get hit this early. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this. So yeah. It's cool that they do have Hades as a caring character, but it's like a realm that maybe he doesn't want his son to escape because he's so lonely because everyone runs away from him. Which is sad for Hades, but also Hades is a dick. Don't be a dick. But it's not his fault that he's the god of the underworld. Doesn't he deserve love? He stole Persephone. I mean, come on. Oh. Doesn't excuse nothing.
Felt something.
Anyway, that felt okay. Yeah, what he just said. Felt something. That felt okay. I was starting to get with the rhythm of it. The game wants you to play fast, so like, if you can figure out how to play slow with it a little bit, then that's not bad. Oh yeah, wall slams do a bunch of shit. Stop saying the S word. Yeah, dirty bird.
Come with my blade.
Oh, I'm so gaseous from all the caffeine. I don't want to drink like caffeine non-stop. These fat boys I don't like. That's me. I love fat people. That's something, or big people, whatever you want to call it. I love
That's something.
But like also,
Should
that's
fetch
what I'm
me
gonna call
something.
those boys. Because that's what they are. This seems like it could be. I want to find out if this game has secret passages. Anyway. Health isn't good, but it's not bad. But it really seems like it's just like one room that will... Why is this paused over here? Anyway, I've got my stream paused on my other screen. That's cool. As long as I know I'm still going, that's all that matters. Yeah, it's still going. That's cool. Yeah, we wanna keep on the move from these guys. These guys end up really getting me. So I need to make sure I'm watching out for. Yeah, those right there. It's it's like I need to predict the exclamations, not just whoa, whoa, not just when they're about to attack. It's like you gotta predict when they're about to attack. Big fat heart. What does that do again? Oh, don't I have to like sacrifice health for great power versus just a flaming sword? I don't know what this does. Let's find out what the flaming sword does. It's been a week, so I've forgotten basically everything. Uh-oh. Yeah, right, you wanna like rush these guys down because they, oh boy. Because they will hit you from afar. Nope. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm getting used to using the spacebar again. Oh, I don't have it. It's over there. Right back. Rush on. Yeah, slam you against the wall. I like wall slams. Wall slams are wonderful. It's a great feature in games. Give it to me. What is that?
The blessing of your Uncle Lord
Oh, what's up,
might have brought
Ares?
you to this point, but here, my gift shall see you further still.
Yeah, that's right. This is a pretty generic one, but that's cool. Curse of Pain, your special inflicts doom. See, we're using a lot. Q is... Our special is good right now. Blade Rift. What does Blade Rift do? Slashing metal vortex rapidly deals damage in an area. That's pretty cool. That's super cool. Although that does that inflicts what does Doom do? After a brief moment, the victim takes a burst of damage. That's cool too. Dash creates a blade rift. Shing 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 shing. We're gonna. Oh, that seems so cool, but this seems like how I'm playing it right now. I need to keep my keys. Okay, but I'm used to using my. I'm used to centering my F key, so I do that automatically. Okay. Oh, it's no.
What else?
I've seen through. Yeah. Oh, and the Doom is in a radius. Let's go. Just like why didn't you dash when I wrote space? Because I was doing something else. You gotta actually, have some agency in the movement game. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Just hit him with that. All right. Get the cue ready because you got that Doom. Oh, right on the trap. That's not where we want to go. These guys want to go right on the trap. They're welcome to do so. Oh, jeez. Trap's gonna kill me. Trap's gonna kill you. Trap's gonna kill me. Trap's gonna kill you. Anyway, let's hit that. I would love some health. This is suddenly very dangerous, but we're getting there.
Not finished yet.
Coins. What does that mean? That seems like a... Oh no, he's just talking about how he's low on health. I want some context clues for secret rooms. Anyway, here we go. I guess we're going for more coins. I hope this is not a terrible room.
Respite.
Oh, let's go! Yeah, I'll take 100 coins. Okay. Can I heal up at all here? No, it's a coin respite. That's not bad though. Okay. What's that? That's just nothing. What's that? Oh, yes, indeed. Give me a little bit of health. I will absolutely sip of you. Either we just get a thing after fighting, or we use our 247. What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna do this one. Pretty easy choices.
Let's see what's up for sale.
This game is giving me some gentleness right now, and I like that. I mean, that seems good, whatever that is. What is this? That's health. That seems smart, but unfortunately we gotta go... Oh, you got stuff to say? Yeah, what's up, buddy? Alright.
fine day to you as well there, mate.
That's what I gotta
Now
say.
let's have a look at your supplies, shall we?
Exactly. Okay, so give me this power.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, whoops. That was the wrong one to grab. But this was rare. Oh, that seems better. Like that just seems like more than that amount. But that's just the doom damage. That's later. But that's the colors we're gonna jump
They
in.
must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Oh no, I don't have enough for you. That's what I wanted. That's sad. Alright. Well, sometimes you're gonna misclick in life, and there's no use getting upset about it. I'm never gonna rage. And the next thing is gonna be health too. This is a little upsetting. This is a little...
What a fight.
I'm a little cantankerous. Oh, I don't like these guys though. Yes. Oh no. I forgot that they can fight back. And that guy's got armor. Oh my gosh. I don't like you. Rush you down. Yep, okay. One of these for you. Rush you in the corner. Here we go. We're running the game. Got you. No! Traps are gonna get me every time. Oh, he's gonna get me every time. Good at games. Good at games is what we are. That's fine. That's fine. We're on the hard mode. We just can't get off
Got to
of
keep at
level
it.
1. But I'm starting to see things, I think. And once you start,
Paul
it
says
just
here one of
keeps
the
getting
wretched
better.
thugs got you. Too bad. They're slow, but they hit pretty hard, I guess. Have you tried moving out of the way?
My dude, you're right. Thank you.
I haven't, no.
Thank you. Right. You got something to say?
I see you've decided to come home.
More pain and suffering for sure.
Oh.
After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words, sooner or later this life that you have chosen for yourself shall teach you I was right.
Alright.
Good talk. Good talk.
Yeah, it was good talk.
Your enemy is not the wretched dead, and not your father, lad. It is the underworld itself.
You're right.
It has been fashioned to prevent
Yes.
escape. You must have seen by now how all the chambers seem to rearrange themselves.
Feels like it's my father. I'm just gonna say that.
The underworld
ones?
itself. My enemy.
Right.
I'll do my best anticipating its surprises, sir.
Okay, that's fair. Nothing else. Let's go.
You are returned.
Hi,
Nix,
Nix.
sometimes I get the impression the Olympians look down on those of us born of the underworld. Is that my imagination, or what do you make of it?
The gods of Mount Olympus tend to think themselves above us, child.
Right, 'cause they actually live
Or
above
so
you.
your father often likes
in a
to
bad
say.
way, but like not in a
He
bad way.
alone
but,
was relegated to this realm and grew resentful of his relatives on high.
But well,
I can't imagine him otherwise.
that's fair. Can I buy something with the things?
Got
that I
anything
have?
good?
I can get a key. Is that all I can get with this? Is keys? I'm not going to waste time on that because it seems like it's going to give me things as far as keys go. Oh, I could probably like upgrade the whole underworld with stuff. Okay, it's time. Yeah, because it's now the least expensive thing, so it's time. There we go. You were very much supposed to get that first. So now we have our first resurrection. After all this time. That's great. That means that we're gonna live forever. But if you're supposed to have a resurrection,
You're getting pretty strong, I'll give you that, boyo. Strong enough to smack a guy like me right up against the wall, and I'd go straight to pieces. Boom!
Right.
You just remember, when you're
Walls are
duking it
hard.
out, the walls are your
oh,
friend.
I like that he has a coin in his mouth. That's
Smack guys against walls.
Super fun.
Sound advice as ever, mate.
Oh, thank you. You're letting me
Can't you
use the
accompany me?
spear. That's cool. I like that. Right, you have a long range, but that leaves you defenseless for a full little bit. You can go like that and then run, bring it back. And then you got your regular attack. is definitely slower than the previous weapon, the sword. And then, of course, you gotta do like... Oh. Wait. Oh, you got one of these? Okay. I might not use that. Yeah, it's definitely much slower. So same thing. You gotta be pretty deliberate. Let's give it a go.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. Choose any conditions. Fill heat gauge 5. Get out using the Eternal Spear. We just have to get out. So, I have no need to get out because I
What's the
haven't
worst
gotten
that
out
could
yet
happen?
once. So let's get out once and then we'll see what comes next. But I hate finishing a game and then having to go back to play the harder mode. It's like, I know to a lot of people that's
That's the
annoying,
Eternal
but
Spear
I've got
Baraka,
patience
isn't
and I
it?
like when a game
Your
takes a long
father
time.
used to use that, didn't he?
Alright.
A bit ornate for hunting, but a spear's a spear, is what I like to say.
Taking that from my pops. Well, we've got to do that. Dash strike. We're going to be dash striking everywhere. It's epic. Let's go. That
My
seems
sense
great.
is sharpened.
Okay. I kind of like that the game guides you, and it's like, if you want to play a certain way, sure, we'll let you play a certain way, but, whoa. What? I mean, how do you say no? I don't know what this is. You have to find out. Chaos. Oh, that's right. That's right. Accept. What are we?
A certain goblin here within the bowels of the earth.
The bowels of...
It is as though it had ingested something that did not sit well. Perhaps the earth itself wishes to spit you up and out.
I mean, if you say so, primordial originator, you would know. Why you gotta talk in riddles, though? Look at you holding the whole earth in your fingers like that. Just gotta know. Okay. Oof. That's a rough one. For the next 3, but that's for the next 3, so then I get the health back. That would kill me. That would straight up kill me. For the next 4, I have reduced dash range, but I have more special, which is Q. I take more damage, but then I have a better cast. Is that better? Why would this person be texting me? This seems like a... Oh, that's great. Thanks, Kelly. She was texting me about my girlfriend, telling me that my girlfriend likes me, which is lovely. It's very nice. It makes me smile to know that my girlfriend really likes me, but like, yeah, I really like her too. I don't know. Whatever. I'm talking out of camera, so it doesn't matter. I can say whatever right now. No one's paying attention. But yeah, no, I love her, you know, and I'm pretty convinced she loves me, so whatever. Yeah. Thanks, Kelly. I shouldn't say Kelly's name, but Kelly's getting called out. Anyway, I don't get that. Who cares? So I guess if I have to pick one of these, see, this seems ridiculous that you must be able to start with more life at some point. It must give you that. Because otherwise, that's impossible. For you to spend the 19 health that it asked for, and then tell you, like, I'm gonna take the rest of it. But then you'll gain more. No, obviously, you pick the dash one. That seems dumb, because dash is my ability, but this is
the deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time.
Yeah, sure.
The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Why are you
Could you keep it down?
See, that is totally... That's his dad. There's no way that's not his dad. Frankly, I would rather upgrade the maze and give myself better random chances than... Oh, I can sweat. Oh, maybe it wouldn't kill you. Maybe it would
I
just
always
like...
come back.
That's fine. was a little dangerous, huh? So, a little bit of that for you. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's right. This is a catch. I forgot about that. That's nothing to forget about. That seems so useful if you get good at it.
Now what?
Oh, health for sure. I don't trust myself whatsoever. Oh, but that's more... No. We have more life now. And we have the reduced range. No, we're doing this. We're going health-wise. Okay, that's not bad if you stay like far. That's a little cheap, but honestly, in a game like this, a little cheap is okay if they give you the ability to be. Is a pot spider a thing you want to kill fast? Pot spider's absolutely a thing you want to kill fast. In fact, all these things are pretty terrifying. This is maybe not a great position. But we see that bomb over there. We hear a thing that needs to die. There it is.
A bottle of nectar.
A bottle of nectar.
Who should I get this to?
Oh, what? That's not... What? Oh, I thought that was health. Centaur's heart. Okay. Or am I collecting more? Oh, burps. Okay, so we should go for those probably more often if we want health. Anyway, nectar. Most sought after delicacies. And can I drink it? I don't know, I should give it to someone, I guess. Oh, I guess I gotta give some nectar to someone. Is that the person I'm gonna date? Anyway, coins, Centaur heart. Oh, nothing. He came. He's not. Yep, I got him unlocked. Thank you.
Do your worst.
Where is he? I'm so scared. Oh, it's just this dude. Screw it. You got things that work for you. Oh no. Oh, I'm back. I was hitting.
There's enemies.
Oh, I'm back. Keep kiting. Don't stop. Don't stop for a second.
Heart.
There's definitely a better way to do that, though. Oh, that's some health. That's good. Okay. Okay, that's something, I guess. Could have done better. I have 31, so there's no point going to Karen other than skipping a level, but... Screw it. Oh no, there was a thing! There was a pot of stuff that I missed. Did you see that pot of stuff that I missed? I didn't know. You gotta get around this stuff. That's nuts. This game is very impressive with the things that it offers. That's why you stay at a distance. You can play their game, building in their game. I don't know if that's true. That's not bad. There we go. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. We have to deflect on our thing? Heck yeah. Okay. That's a little bad. Oh no. Dodge. You want to let your dodge go. You don't want to interrupt your own dodge. You need to dodge. You need to survive. It's an important part. Got it. Alright. That did nothing. That was I am I think. Yeah.
The curse of chaos has expired.
That's even better.
Mine.
What do I get from that now? What are my ability to be? You're special. What's my special? My special is Q. So that's good. And then so dash strike and those are the ones we want to rely on for this run. And if we can power those up even more, that'd be cool. It seems like.
You and me.
Oh boy. Wait, just the mid-bosses, let's go. Where it gets harder, I don't know if that's how it works, but these are two guys that I had once played over at the end of the year. We're gonna do it though, for sure. There's no way to because this season is not as tired as I was last year. I've got so much caffeine. Straight up seltzer caffeine. I get hurt. What are you talking about? Look, he's so close to me. Oh, he threw that good. I was so close. I was there. They're jumpy little pieces. Whoo! We got the juice.
Just have to try again.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Give it to a friend. You know what? There aren't... I can give it to my doggy. I might have to go to the bathroom.
Achilles is off duty.
Relatively soon, which I apologize for. But like, I've had bowel issues for a while, which maybe I shouldn't be drinking so much caffeine. But I didn't drink caffeine for a while and it didn't change anything, so... Anyway, if I suddenly have to go, don't hate me. I don't want to give it to Medusa. What do you want?
So, hi, Prince. So,
Hi.
is there anything I can get you? Or maybe tidy up some more? Or I just thought maybe you'd like something to drink sometime?
Sure.
Oh,
We can chill.
drink sometime sounds wonderful, Dusa. Maybe tomorrow, assuming I'm not getting out of here by then?
Well, I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, forget I asked. Or anything. I'm sorry. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Dusa?
Whatever. That's neat. Maybe because she runs off, it's like, oh, you gotta give her the nectar before she runs off, because she's gonna run off.
Nyx isn't around.
Nyx isn't around, Achilles isn't around, no one would want to give it to it. I guess the dog's getting it. Oh, that's Hypno.
You're late with your report, Hypnos. Again. Again. The dead, of course, can wait, but I'm less patient. Now explain yourself to me.
Oh, well, let's see. I woke up, I don't know what time it was, and I made sure that every shade had been accounted for, just like I always do, except I couldn't find my list at first. Can you believe it? I thought maybe my brother played a little prank, and so...
Get to the blasted point already. I don't have all day or night. Your report, where is it?
Sure, I was just getting to it, Master. My list, I found it over by the lounge. It was inside, but I am not the one who put it there, no sir. So I've been making positively sure it's not been tampered with, that it has everybody's name, cause of death, place of birth, former body weight, any previous allergies or medications.
Enough!
I feel
Blood
like
and darkness, that's enough from you. Just
Christianity was just an
see
amalgam
to it the
of all
Ledger of the
other
Dead is accurate,
religions that
and get
existed
back
at
to
the
your
time.
post.
And like,
You've done it now, Hypnos.
just to be, well, largely not persecuted, but also, you know what, Hypnos, you want it? Dog gets it.
Look what I got for you, boy.
Yeah, no one else gets my love.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Let's
Thank
go.
you, boy.
What does that give me? More health? Is that what we're talking about? Okay, that's pretty cool. If I get more health, I'm not worried about whatever that is. We'll find out when we play. Which we're about to... No, because we just want to check real quick and get it.
Maybe you'll have something more affordable next time.
And then all these are purely decorative. So... Here we go. We have 46 though, so we can absolutely get more.
I can be stronger.
Vitality. Give me more health back every time. That's the max.
I think that should do it.
So our next goal is to get 5 keys, I guess, so I can get more talents. That's funny. I probably should have done that before I unlocked more weapons, but I didn't realize I could do that before I unlocked more weapons. So, what tip do you have for me?
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my...
Okay.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
That's good. Oh, it's telling me to check the display case. Alright, let's check a display case.
Got something new to try.
Oh, yeah. I had 25. Oh, neat. Cool. It's good. 25 health? That's decent. Well, oh, what's the other part? Rank. Clear 25 encounters with this to rank up. Alrighty. Well, it's all
Might
good,
help.
so... Yeah, that's the one that just keeps showing.
The path toward the surface lies somewhere beyond all that.
It's just been a while. Okay. Here we go. We shall begin
Bye,
this
everyone.
escape. Onward.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
Yeah, what's up, Susie?
You fight your father's legions with Faratha, the Eternal Spear.
Yeah.
The irony must not escape him, for he long ago stood by my side against the Titans with that thing in hand.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's cool, a throw that, like, zaps, but that's kind of what we want is the electric shot on this one. Yeah, that's cool. Good aim, and good dodging. I don't know why I don't expect these. I expect them to telegraph it a little bit more because they're big. But they don't. They just, like, go at you. They move slow, but they go fast. Where's my boys? Oh, it's all the way back here. Alright. We made it on through. Okay. That is a different thing. But that's more health. That's a different thing. What's this? It keeps going. There's so many things. Okay. Like, I have to find out, you know? I can't just go, well, this is nothing. Clearly it's something. All you can do is keep trying and keep trying. Which, sorry,
Sometimes I have to
not
wonder,
talking.
man, what's going through your head? I mean, I know
It's
you
hard
hear
not to.
me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's what it's Dionysus. Okay, so I get, like, hangover stuff. Oh, that's a poison one? I would have totally gone for the health. But, okay, dash, special, or attack. I think every 5 seconds. For 4 seconds. Oh, 5 every 0.5 seconds. Okay. So from a distance, that's poison. Yeah, sure. Let's go all
Let's liven
distance
things
with this
up.
again. As much as I like the dash with this guy. No, let's just go.
Come and get it.
A little bit of that. Okay, you gotta go get it. And you're right. So that will stay wherever it lands, but it does bounce, and bouncing is cool. Oh no! Right on the trap. Oh, better with controllers. I didn't figure out how to do that. That's such a reach. You gotta think about that sometimes. Think about everything, don't you? Alright, look. Oh, I don't have it on me. I was gonna do that thing, and then I didn't do that thing. But that's fine. This is going okay. That's how I always think the very first part of it.
We can use this to unlock a weapon.
That's great. We're running. That's a palm of power. Or coins. I'm sorry, I like faster rewards, but coinage could get you that and something else later. Yeah, but I like rewards now. Maybe as I get better, I will Okay. Oh, that's one of those things that we gotta use. Because we saw that last time and did not worthless. We didn't know there was a thing to look for. I know there's something to look for. We saw it sparkling last time. Oh, I see it. They blend in so well to be wonderful. Okay. Easy. You pick this up.
Delicious.
We're gonna get drunker, I guess, or electricer. Which seems like it's more useful. I think a better
palmed up.
Big ol' range shot is gonna be better on this one. But I do like having the drunkenness as a second.
Let's see what's in here.
Okay, I've got 50 and I can get something. Or two things. 8 encounters only. Lasting consequences. What does that mean? Due to a pact condition, any health effects are reduced by 25%. Okay. An infernal trove will spawn ahead where possible. Treasure chests worth more the faster you slay the foes guarding them. Well, you gotta go big. Because that seems negative. This seems... Yeah, I've got plenty of health right now. I like that bottom part. I saw some Charon stuff. Okay, so that's a mobile shop. That's neat. Right now, I would rather level up my ability to buy things, I guess. Because it seems like I'm already kind of running low on things to buy. Move. He's got, buddy, you gotta, and you're meant to stay back from things. So stay back. Here's part of why I'm maybe not good is because isometrics. Never played a full isometric game. I've done a lot of first person and third person, but not this really isometric neatness.
That must be one of those infernal tropes.
Oh, that one's dead. That's why we stay back, because then we force him up, and then we run, and then we force him up, and then we run, and then he's gonna die because we're forcing him up. I know that it feels cheap, but at the same time, that's the build that we were given, so that's the
This
build
can
we're
unlock
gonna
something
take.
back home.
We're already at the keys, too, so who says no? Trove Trial. Earn up to 100 coins.
My coffers are not yours for pillaging.
Well, you can eat my fish, Dad.
Lose.
He's coming for me. out quick. That's what that's for. Nope. That's not what that's for. That's what that's for. Get back. Get out of there. Get out of there. Hit him from a distance. Get in there. Get out of there. One left. It's just this time. Let's go. I will punch you in the teeth. What I get left? There's 10.
Enough.
I got 10. That's nothing.
What's that?
That's not a lot.
Cheers, Father.
I didn't do that quickly. But I got it for free, I guess. Didn't I pay 50 to do this? And I'm not doing well. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Something about the corners and left, right, up, down being diagonal messes with me, for sure. Well, I guess you can be much, much faster in this game, can't you? Although I'm playing on helmet, so, you know, but I guess it could be much, much faster.
Let's go, lads.
Oh, let's go. We've reached that, I guess. Oh, wow. I don't want it. Go. Okay. I don't think that was the end of
Dionysus
the
truly
level,
visit you
but
before? He tends to seek out
that's not
revelry,
bad.
not conflict.
Getting that.
I'm pleased to know he's making himself useful here.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, they're all rare because it's a type of boss. Okay. I don't have a call. If you have such a boon, I don't have a call. So, Divine Dash can deflect. Neat. I'd rather just have better attack.
Strength of the goddess.
For right now. Sorry about everything else that I've got. And this can deflect, so that's good. And everything else I've got keeps me far, so this lets me fight close. Oh boy, though. We are going.
Oh no.
I've tolerated your impudence for long enough.
What's going on here? What is this? Survive for 45 seconds. Why are you doing this? Survive? That means it's going to be very hard. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
Back to dust.
Spikes, forced him. Hit him.
I can't.
Nope. Oh, there it is.
We made it. At least I'm picking up some coin.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Get out. Get out.
I should go.
There. Satisfied?
Okay.
There we go.
That was a lot. I didn't do great, but I don't think I did terribly.
Pushing.
I mean, that's just a heal because I only have 83 coins. We gotta try, right? There's no choice. We gotta try to go this way. But I don't like these guys. But if I stay back and use my throws, then that might keep me. It doesn't let you stay back and use your throws. It's like, boy, you don't want to get close. We're gonna get close. And these things keep getting me. Because my attack's getting stronger, so I think I can just like have attack them. That's not it. You gotta stay on the move. You gotta stay on the fly. Dionysus and Thunder, it seems. Or Coin. No, I'm sorry. We go for the fast results. Please be Respite or something? Nah. Here we go. Because I won't have...
One of them's not going to like this.
Okay. So I either accept more poison or more lightning. Well, our lightning is already upgraded, so we're going to take
I am honored.
Sorry, Dionysus. That's cool, though. I don't really have enough. Yes, that's good. Yeah, that's great. Oh, what now?
Way to spoil the feast there, Zag. I mean, come on, I thought it was your mate. Was I mistaken, man?
Next time I got you, dude. Next time I got you, broski. But it's like, it's Zeus. Like, it's your dad, you know?
Still mates,
Or
right,
your brother?
Dionysus?
Oh, shit. I did not think he was going to have me attack right there. So we got that, so that's stronger. And they're jolted. And then you jump in, and you get that, and then you jump out, and you go, here's some lightning, and then you jump out. Oh no, those are bad for me. Oh no, but then you go, oh my gosh, this is difficult. This game does not play around. Get out. Oh, Dionysus killed me.
Didn't have to be like this, man. We were having such a good time.
Wow. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna get good.
That really hurt.
I was gonna say something about trying again, but with a lower difficulty.
Back already.
Already? My... Okay. Make the Fates' prophecies come to pass and be rewarded. Okay. Sure.
Well, I don't see why not. The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
Yeah, it
You
does.
requisition that useless bit of parchment.
Yeah, sure. That's cool. Yeah, we'll just keep getting things. Whatever. Whatever we got coming to us.
Before you go, my child, your father's mood is rather difficult right now. Perhaps just leave him be.
Okay.
There isn't much for us to talk about.
He's got nothing for me right now. Anything in here? Nothing in here. What do I want from there?
What's new?
That gives me more keys. I got so many keys from that last one. It's gonna give me even more.
Your
keys.
extended family, the Olympians. They wish to help you from this place, don't they?
Right, you're a human. And
I just
you're
hope
my
that their
best
intentions
bro.
are as pure as they appear. They don't get on well with your father.
Neither do I last time I checked. I'll take all the help I can get trying to break out of here.
I'm pleased to hear you say that. I've known too many far too proud to accept help, even when it was sorely needed. You just be careful, lad.
For sure. No, I need all the help I can get because I'm not yet good at this. So, yeah. Oh, what?
I know that Nyx has been abetting you.
Well,
You wish to take advantage of her
I've been
pity.
abetting
I cannot.
that you're gonna kill me
Her
over and over
powers
again.
have their limits anyway.
But we're gonna make it.
How can you... Nyx is the night itself and can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I asked you to get involved in all this business?
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure doing business, then.
Great. What's this?
Hey, I know you.
It's amazing seeing all these guys firsthand. Oh, that's cool that they're all, like, watching all this
Hey,
stuff.
that must be the fated list.
Ooh, what's this?
Pleasure doing business with you, Fates.
A prophecy shall... Oh, cool. Okay.
My extended family seems an interesting lot.
Okay. Oh, that's the one that I selected then? The son of the god of the dead shall someday meet some of the rulers of Olympus. So this is just meeting them. I got it though. Okay. Reward will be this. but I haven't met the rulers of the underworld, all of them. I've met Primordial Chaos, that's pretty big. Boons of Athena. Man, these are some lame prophecies. The son of the god of the dead shall... They're just like prophesizing anything. Well, I guess if you're the Fates, that's what you do, right? Wow, all of them. Okay. So these are achievements. This is how they do achievements. Okay, cool. Well, I got some more stuff. Which is 3 of these boys. So I guess let's go... No, let's review. Exactly.
The fate-abetting prince perhaps believes it was through his own choice that he procured the fated list of minor prophecies. But it was preordained.
Well...
Oh no, not this determinism thing again.
It gave me some more... Here. You want that?
Nix, you've done so much for me.
You know
so
your
nice.
father does not like it when nectar is doled out on the premises, dear child.
I'm gonna dole out all the
However,
nectar.
I am not he, and I wished, regardless, to provide you a token of my affection.
Do you have to hold on to nectar and then give it? I'm gonna hold on to at least one.
I'm very grateful, Nix.
Okay, it's a black shell. That's cool. That's cool. Alright. We're gonna find... I guess Achilles if he's hanging. No. Doesn't go to the dad. Never goes to the dad. It'll go to dad eventually, but like, not until... What the heck are these? Anyway, those seem special. There you go, buddy.
Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me?
Yeah.
You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Alright, Achilles. Just accept
Thanks so
the gift.
much,
You
sir.
don't need to give me something back. Oh, but that's pretty cool. Alright, we got more things to equip, it seems. I have one of those left. I want to see if you can gift it to a god before we
room.
waste it on stupid dad. Do I need to sleep in the bed at all? No. I reflect. There's nothing worth reflecting upon. Greater reflex. What does that one do? +1 additional dash. That seems very useful as well. Another dash.
Skelly. There you are.
Yeah, what's up, my dude?
Hey, you're getting pretty strong there, pal.
Thanks.
Though I am being paid to tell you that.
Okay.
But not being paid to not tell you that last part.
Oh, thanks,
I
man.
have to ask you something, mate.
That's so nice.
What do you even need the pay for, anyway?
That, pal, is nobody's business but my own. Besides, it's impolite discussing money all the time. Now back to beating me to powder.
Alright. Oh, I can give you one. Interesting. I don't want to unlock that. I want to inspect this.
That's a new one.
Deal 10%. Can I equip all of them? No, I can only equip one. I hate to say it, but I'm sticking with the health one. And we'll see what else. First, I'm gonna see if I can give it to a god, because I wouldn't be surprised if it let you do that. But then afterwards, we can
What could go wrong?
we're gonna... I didn't change weapons. I should have changed weapons, but it didn't make me. But I should change weapons so I get good at all of them. That's the theme. Alright, Poseidon. Wait.
Your victory is most certainly
Like you
at
said,
hand
good.
now that I'm here, nephew. So long as you make sure to take advantage of the absolutely awesome power I bequeath.
Alright, my dude. Damage. Special.
Phew, felt that.
Oh man, it's that's another throw. I didn't want to throw build. I thought I had the sword, but that's what we have is special deals more damage and knocks foes away. And that's Q. Okay, so we're doing another throw build just with big hits. I wanted the sword. The sword would have been much better this round. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Out of my way.
Yes, big hits. See, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with big hits. Okay, and if you land it right on the trap, it seems like the trap works.
Phew.
Okay, that was the easy start. That's nothing wrong. That one, I forget. And that's, but also I could go to Chaos.
Might as well.
Sure, let's die. If it's giving me the chance, let's just go ahead and die.
Well then.
But wait, first, can I give a nectar to Chaos?
Master Chaos. Everyone makes offerings to my relatives upon Olympus.
Yep.
I wish to make an offering to you. Thank you for everything.
That's right. That's right.
How cruel of
We're
you to
getting
make
deep.
attempts to tempt me with material things. You then, please in turn allow me this attempt at reciprocity.
I thought, maybe
Master Chaos, thank you.
Whoa. Okay, so this is the new meta, is we're getting as much chaos as we can.
The Olympians are vying for your favor, are they not?
Yeah, nectar up the chaos.
They force their blessings onto you, whilst I merely offer you a choice.
I want to know, too, if giving multiple nectars gets you multiple things from someone, or if you're just wasting your time with that. Or you're just making them like you more. You cannot collect those. I don't really use that on this one, so that's okay. Afterwards, you're special. That seems great. Because that makes my special much stronger. I don't care about that. For the next 20 times, life roll is reduced afterwards your attack. I'm into this.
Let's shake this curse.
So, for the next 4 encounters, that's weaker. I can't pick it up. I only have 1. Okay. But my Q afterwards is going to be super strong, which I'm already using a lot of Q. I'm the Q Lord. Q up. This is an amazing game, and I truly love it. I need something that I can take the time to manage to. This is too high intensity for me to talk during, I think. As far as anything about anything other than the game, which is totally cool. I enjoy this game greatly, and it's fun to play, but I'm trying to get the humor going, get chatting about things. I gotta play. I'm so excited to get a PC as opposed to a Mac, which I would 100% keep the Mac. I think that was a great choice as opposed to a Suite. As far as, because the Final Cut Pro is basically doing everything that I need for editing for right now. How are you? You just disappeared. You're just hanging out here. Like, why do you get to just hang out here? Anyway, proceed. I want more nectar. Alright. Fight? Yeah. Okay, that's a good start. And then that's too far. Alright. Yeah, right now. Nice. Okay, 2 of them. 2 big boys. I never dodged the big boy on time. That's absolutely. It's zapping me. That's fine. Right against the wall. You zap me. See, that seems like a big waste of everything. Nectar. See, now that it's dangled nectar in front of me, Nectar is everything. Let's lighten up. Yeah. It's more stuff. Which, again, I'm pretty soon not going to be managing the gym. I will, I'm gonna go a few shifts, both to help keep the place running, because I do like the place and have a certain responsibility to it, in general. But, also so I get a free gym membership, because I want to stay strong. Because being strong is pretty great. And if you want to be strong, come try me. Just do it. It's that easy. It's not that easy. It takes time. It takes effort. But honestly, and your starting point might be lower than mine was. I do not have a low starting point. I've always been kind of strong. But at the same time, if you don't try, you'll never know how to. It's not about it's not about the actual number of how much you can by any means.
Plastic fools.
It's about the
perfect
progress.
gift.
It's about the day to day and the week to week and the month to month, and you never know what that feels like unless you can commit to it for some amount of time, and it feels good once you start. Anyway, working out's awesome. Oh, we're checking it quick because we can. Bloodstones, Eternal Trove, Charon's Obol, Final Power, Daedalus Hammer, Chthonic Keys, Gemstones, Perilous Foes, Infernal Arms. There's 3 more. Wow. Underworld. Others of Note. Ooh. 1 heart. Olympian Gods. So you can totally gift every single one of them. Okay. Okay. And I have 1 god that I've yet to meet from the Olympian Gods. Interesting. You can heart up all of them, except for yourself. Charon can get a heart. That's interesting. Chaos. There you go. Okay. So I'll have to check that out later, but that's really not what I'm looking for. I've forgotten what I'm looking for. So we're gonna go back and not worry about it. Boom. Oh, it was probably the gods. Okay. So, back to that. Olympian Gods. Oh, that's an Ares one. Ares is pretty good. Yeah, Ares is worth it.
You lads again, huh?
Oh, that's these boys. Well, honestly, I'm pretty glad that he wasn't pointing out this, because... Well, this is going to be Let's go. Anyway, our only friend.
The Eternal Spear. I thought it lost.
Everyone's like, oh.
Have you any idea
spear.
how many lives it drank during your father's glory days?
Lives it drank? Wow. That's intense. Oh, okay, your attack, special, and cast do more, but only 16%. That's once during the encounter, so that's not great. And that does Doom, and I'm not using my attack at all. I'm really just using special and cast, so I'd rather have the ability to do Doom. No, my special is about to get even better, so let's just get a leap across the board. so I can keep doing that, but be like strong with it, because I now have special. Yeah, we got special. So our special attack is going way up. That's cool. So that hard labor. So this is stuff that's happening. Is they're just stronger. Oh wow. Okay. 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 Auto defense? Yes, that's what that does. Anyway, cool. Man, I might need to go to the bathroom soon. I also might die soon. But, yeah, I hate to say that, but, I don't really have a choice in that, I don't think. Oh, I keep thinking I can do that, too. That seems very useful sometimes. Only if you, like, overuse it, forget the other things you can do. Cool. I did not take any damage to that. That's good. Are you ready for that? That's fine. We live.
All set.
Better than nothing.
Should be useful.
What's this?
Where now?
I have the health up.
Sure, why not?
See, I can't
Come
say no to
forth,
challenges.
wretches, and stop this meddler.
Never. Next.
Yeah. Okay.
It seems I need to look for better help.
There we are.
Okay. That wasn't bad. I got a decent amount of stuff. I did die, like I expected. I got 179, so as much as I want the help, I'm gonna go this way. Because there's better upgrades. And,
A river market.
honestly, if I had a little bit more, I would have gotten Daedalus. But I've got a big old Aphrodite.
I'll take it.
So let's do that. Attack. Week afterwards. That's nice, but I don't really have much. So I guess we'll add weak
Let's
to
break some
attacks.
hearts.
Which seems like the opposite of how you want to do it.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. It looks as though you've got some fine wares.
Alright. Here, take one. Whatever.
Kieran, you've been such a... Wait, you don't
Yeah,
have to
it's
give me
only the
something in
weirdest
return.
things.
It was a gift.
Oh, what do you give me?
I don't know what to say,
Bone
mate.
hourglass. Alright. Alright, interesting. Can I get on your boat? Okay, so I have that. More than I got the big bat. Everything has general. And I still get to go to there. That's cool. Let's live. That's all we have to do is live. All we have
Let's
to
see
do
how
is live
quickly
through
I can
this.
slay you all. You're late.
Nothing wrong there. Nothing wrong. Any others? No. Oh, this is tense. This is we're getting there. Oh, they just keep going. We're not going fast enough. We're not going fast enough because that's bad. That's bad. This is getting bad. Okay. Throw your friggin' spear. Throw your spear. Stop and run. Throw your spear. Do your best. Do everything. them. Hit them. Stop missing. Okay. That wasn't great, but you know what? Got some health out of it. Got some big max life. That's great. That part is, for sure. Either these things or those things. I guess we'd rather have these things. Whatever. That seems like it unlocks more stuff. So, that seems like a good way to make things happen. Oh boy. These guys sneak up on me and explode me when I'm not looking. That's fine. Let's see. That's a trap kill. Oh jeez, getting hit. Getting big time hit. But we'll take you down with those. Okay, that's not bad. And then we got that from a distance. Don't freeze up on me. That's bad. Don't freeze up on me. Crushed him. Okay. Slightly better. I am playing with probably the easiest one, but let's go.
I don't think I've gone this far.
Oh, nice. So this is going to be the furthest I've gone, is what he's telling me. That's cool. I like this. The farthest I've gone, and so many of them. Okay. Kill what's there, and that'll be it. That's armor. My mouse is way too far up. Yeah. No. Oh, I'm terrified because of all the no health that I have.
Of power.
Okay. Cool. Power up.
The power of the gods.
No, I mean... Oh gosh, really seems like that's going to be the most useful of the three. Even though I like that does everything stronger. That's only a 4% increase. This is a bigger increase.
Juicy.
It seems like what I'm using the most of. And I have 7. What do you have?
There's nothing.
Restores health. That might be necessary on this one. But then later I don't. Ensure a Chaos Gate. I don't have the health for more chaos, although I wish I had the thing for him. Braid of Atlas. Your cast deals plus 50% damage for 6 encounters. That's short term. Alright, lasting consequences it is. And you've got the money, so you might as well. Let's go. 6 encounters isn't a short amount of time. Although this is also Charon, so that's cool. That's fine. I'll take a brief respite.
Charon's shop.
Yeah, I can't afford nothing. I'm sorry, my friend. Oh, I could have gotten at least that, I guess.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter
Let's
of Tartarus.
Let's go!
promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
Okay.
And
No
I can
way.
reckon quite a bit.
No way am I going to survive. And that's really okay. Because if we made it to the first boss, that means we can make it further than the first boss. You know? We've got this. We've got this. I'm ready. And just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Learn the patterns. Make the patterns
Well,
yours.
this is awkward.
Oh, hi. What's up?
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step
Oh,
further.
Megara. First of the Furies. Oh, the Furies. Oh.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
They got a history.
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his.
Oh, boy.
Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
You're gonna send me home the painful way this time, but that's
I'll
okay.
have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Anyway.
You stay right there.
Creature spawn. That's too much. That's too much. You're letting her get too close. There's big things that are
Oh, damn it!
Damn it, yeah.
I finally got you.
That's fine. That's fine. I wouldn't be surprised if she has a second phase or gets harder in the second half, because that doesn't seem terrible as far as things go. But I have so many...
Ah, cheers for that, Meg.
What's all these notifications about? Oh, geez. Oh, geez, she shared... Oh my god. That's something. Anyway.
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful and, anyway.
You got a thing?
I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
I don't care about the fates. I am the fates. I am fate itself. I will become fate.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Pathetic.
Yeah. My
There's quite a
dude.
lot of renovating to be done, isn't there, Father? Your house contractor there has shown a wide
I
variety
think I
of
did
pending jobs.
pretty well last time. I think I'm getting better.
I've ordered Nyx to supervise that list.
Yeah, we're starting to see
Entirely her
things.
problem, boy.
In no
and
time.
likely yours.
In no time, I'm gonna get there.
How does it feel?
I don't care how hard it
knowing
gets.
that your rampage has created the need for so much maintenance?
See, I
Feels
find...
pretty good now that you mention it.
Okay,
Keeps
no.
everybody occupied now.
Go occupy yourself someplace else.
How about right here?
More pets? More pets.
Occupy myself. We get cursed out, Dad. Sorry, you don't like affection.
How you holding up, boy?
Yeah.
Eating well, eh?
Okay.
Each terrifying maw of the infernal.
Yep. That's great. Anyway, renovate.
That's a lot of gemstones.
Oh no, not here. It's elsewhere. We're almost at 20. That's not that much. I've got nothing elsewhere. Do I want... Yeah, I want these first, so I have more things to spend stuff on.
Show me something new.
Boiling Blood. Deal bonus attack and special damage to foes with that inside them. That's a good reason to use that, finally. Raise your supply of... Oh, that's really good, too. I have 26, so you know our rule. Which is... Gonna start
Alright.
there, but... Okay. The cast making things more powerful, that's a whole new world. Yeah, that's different. You have something to say? Yes, make me switch this
I think I'll try this
and
one.
also,
Want
spec.
to try that thing out?
There's no
New
way.
keepsake.
Enter Chaos Gates without losing health. Oh, wow. Blessings from... Yeah. Yeah, screw it. Screw the health.
Go with that one.
We're going bigger nothing. Remember, you don't really have a long distance. I like that.
lame.
Okay. I mean, 10%'s that's not nothing. That's just
Good as new.
later. Alright, make it happen.
What exactly is it, boy, that makes you feel entitled to show me such disrespect? You dare not say such things to Nyx.
Okay. What? I wonder what these things mean.
Nyx, give me strength.
Alright.
Goddess Athena.
You're nothing like your father, Zagreus. I mean that as a compliment.
Thanks.
He cut himself off from the rest of us. Many times have we attempted peace to no avail.
Really? Okay. I guess we're doing casts. Oh, that's sick.
How careless of me.
That's super sick. Okay. This is cool.
What is it now?
Yeah, you do that and then you follow up. Oh my goodness. This could be... That could be very powerful. Okay, health or... No, I'm sorry, I don't care about health when I can get a Daedalus Hammer. Which everybody knows is the strongest, as I was told by my friend Kobe, who I want to stream with more often, but, you know... This is cool. Just send it out there. Oh, how about right there? Oh, yeah, how about one of these? Yeah? Oh, how about... Okay, yeah, this gives power. Power for the death kills. Power to let me get kind of far. Other with Daedalus Hammer. Attack restores health, but I have minus 60% is a lot of minus. But that seems great. That also seems great. I mean, that's... I think it restores so much. What's 50 times 0.6? Or times 0.4? 20. I'd have 20 health? I'd have 20 health? That's not acceptable. Is it? But I'd restore 2... But if I get hit like 2 or 3 times, I'm done. So that seems... not acceptable right now. That seems stupid. I lunge ahead, but I take less damage. Indicates I will choose this, though. So, oh, okay. Okay. But according to Fated Choice, I haven't taken any, so we're taking boring for right now.
Should work.
And we'll let it get... If I had, like, a high health, or... I guess now would be the time to take it when you have low health. But still. Okay. That's just such little health. It's 20 health. It's nothing. Oh, Chaos. Let's go. I don't have any delicious nectar for you, Chaos, but boy, oh boy, Chaos, are we hanging out, because it doesn't cost me nothing to come see you. Oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. I don't have my thing. Where is it?
And don't come back.
Yeah. Nope. Okay. Let's see, like right there, we could be dead. Or if I hit them 5 times within that amount of time, I could have been healed. So, you know, it's a... I don't know what we should have picked. And then we would have immediately gotten this. So instead, we're gonna trust... I'm not gonna worry about health as much as I like the idea of health. Give a little bit of that. Next boy. Alright, you can cross these things. You gotta beat the game with this stuff. Okay. Are there more enemies here? Where are they? I'm merely looking for an enemy to fight. toss that in there. Oh, that broke way too early. Let's go pots. Oh, I got poisoned up. No, stop getting... Ah! Okay, so these guys are maybe a little harder without... But if you just get in there, there's nothing wrong with it. You're sitting in there. Oh, no! Get out! Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. That was not worth the coinage, I don't think. But, we do have 148. Anything worth it in here? Epis Bangle. It's only 6 encounters, though. Prometheus Stone. Gain +1. It's only 6 encounters, though, and that's just up to 8. There's really nothing worthwhile. So, whatever. Anything else? Wasn't Chaos in here? See, or did I forget all about Chaos? I just went forward and I forgot about Chaos in the last one, didn't I? That's dumb of me. That's actually dumb of me. I'm so sorry, everyone. Because that's like the whole point of having the Chaos thing, is not skipping over it. Aw, man. I was just excited. I was on the rush of the last fight. Alright, let's move on. Maybe it'll give it to us again, but I doubt it. I think I wasted my chance there. Okay. Next time. Next time. Experiences. I still caught that I missed it, I guess. But, like, you know.
Welcome.
Got ourselves a key. Everything's updated. I'm gonna get that shield soon. I heard something going shiny shine. Do I have... Who's my current friend? Current friend. I've been writing a thing where I use a lot of... Darkness. Breaching Slash. Failing Shot. And the Cosmic Egg, which I, again, squandered. So... Let's go, Zeus. I'll continue to go, Zeus. Zeus feels like a super powerful one, although Ares is not weak by any means. Oh, jeez, these ones. I do have all that extra damage in this one, so that's not bad, although it's definitely not.
Else?
So you are summoned to Hades by that Nyx, the night goddess, is that correct, nephew? Nope. Well, I suppose she's closest to a queen as your lord fathers like to find down there. I tried to match him up with some more wholesome types, but no, and
sorry,
here we are.
Disappoint you. Whoa, epics. I don't have a call. Your special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. I'm not really using that. Attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. That's what I'm using.
Is my hair sticking up?
Although I should base it on, is my hair sticking up? I should base it on thoughts. I forgot. Anyway,
who dies first?
So the thing that I said hello about was for sure the house where I feel that so we're like Facebook official, which it's like kind of cheesy, but I don't know, it's pretty cool. I can't be thinking about her right now. I need to not die. If I die, then I'll never see her. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so, you know what they say. Beans don't make themselves. So we just gotta make some beans. Because beans
I
make
can do
dreams.
better than that.
And dreams make schemes. And that's something that I say all the time. And... so you gotta dream
Looks like
before you
one of the
scheme.
wretched witches shot you dead last time. Sorry to hear that, huh?
Yeah.
Have you tried shooting them first?
My guy.
I haven't.
A pitiful attempt.
You're not helpful. Why do I...
So how did it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
Wow.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Yeah,
Fine.
That was a good
Your
job.
failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs.
You're really trying to get me to
Almost
stop
as though
this.
my realm is built to keep you here.
Yeah.
You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue
But I
struggling.
never got to live, Dad. I never got to live. Chambers may contain urns. Oh, okay. So you'd want to start attacking urns at that point. Or... No, I want more health.
Your asking price, good contractor. Well worth the fruits of your hard work, I'm sure.
Because that also makes
What is it do you think that shall achieve?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. You'll find
Nyx, I have to ask you something. Are you certain that my search isn't in vain? My mother, what if she's gone?
Your mother yet lives. There can be no other explanation. For if she did not, she would be with us. Here. She was a good woman.
That's a good point.
Stately. Kind.
Oh man, when she dies,
I
she's
wished
gonna
to
have
raise you as I thought she
be there
would have.
forever. No matter what. It's kind of a bummer.
I think I turned out okay.
Anyway, what we got down here? We got nothing. We got nothing. Besides, doesn't she have to go back every winter time? So, I'm not worried about Achilles right now. We're gonna head back. We have 28, which
Let's
is
see.
just enough for another one of these, which would have been great that last time to be able
Feeling
to do
good.
2 casts. That would have been great. I'm feeling good though. This is gonna be the one. You got anything to say? You got nothing to say. It's letting me use whatever weapon I... Well, it wants me to use that, but I don't have enough keys for that. And I still want to use my all or nothing chaos control.
Again.
Nonsense. Oh, I will not stop. Eventually someone will join in. I don't care. There's
After we learned about your plight and your existence from the goddess Nyx,
yeah.
all of us on Olympus rallied to assist you just as best we could.
I was doing better with
A
Project
family such as
Zomboid, to
mine
be
protects its own.
Things coming in then. Q, so big blah. But none of these have. Okay, so. Sorry, I want to do the special. I know it's coming from earlier, but it's like I've got 2 of these guys now. Why wouldn't I try that out?
You're nothing.
Wow, learning from your dad much? I get the feeling that I'm supposed to have been like through the entire first stage, like well into like toward the second boss. I don't know how many bosses total there are. If I double it up, then that means that they take more damage from the thing. That's awesome. So these are pretty cool. Having a little bit of that.
Colorful.
And the attack. That's good. My chin is starting to drip. We're at that point, friends, where we drip and get sweaty. So, one for you, one this way, I don't know where it went, one back this way, we'll see what happens. It's down here, that's kind. One of these, I missed everything, you gotta still aim.
Who dies next?
Back that way, uh-oh, you're not have any, so again, and whoa. Stuff, I guess. Which, that's not attack. What? I hit once on that. That's really not bad. That's really, really not bad.
Power of Olympus.
Yeah. Make it stronger. This is what we're using.
Power.
Again, I know this seems very similar to the builds I've been doing, but could I have inspected that big lion, maybe? Whatever.
I'm out.
Yeah, that's okay. Because I can really across the whole face. Oh, jeez. That's not bad, though, that it bounces into enemies after hitting walls. I don't know where my other one is at all, but that's okay. Yeah. There's a little bit of erosion, but nothing bad. We can sustain this for a good amount of time. And hidden behind there, we find our mommy. Mommy Chaos.
Master Chaos.
Master Chaos, Mommy Chaos, whatever you want to call her. Him, it, them, whatever their preferred markers.
This hologram catalyst which I provided you has been of value someday.
Oh yeah, it has.
It is my hope it makes your journeys to this space less difficult.
Yeah.
Perhaps inducing them on a more frequent interval.
That's pretty sick. And they're all rare. Okay. For the next 3 encounters, slain foes toss an Inferno Bomb at you. Yikes. Edward's boons have an 18% chance to be rare, but that's really good. Next 4 encounters, you face 31% more foes, but you get more long-term rewards. I'm not worried about that. For the next 3 encounters, you take plus 24% damage afterwards. Any you gotta go for the boons. Okay. We're more worried right now about this because we have more things to level up with that. The whole architecture of the place doesn't matter right now because we need to get past this first boss. Still in Torturous. We got these coming our way. Don't run into spikes. Spikes my worst enemy. Which one? Please make it. Oh right, they dropped the bomb. Don't be dumb. They dropped the bomb for a few more. So you gotta watch out. Don't be running all laggy now. Okay, we're doing it. We're making it out. There's the lightning. Whatever you do, don't land on. Oh, the bombs are gonna absolutely kill me. There's no way they're not. This is probably a dangerous choice I made. Yeah, it really seems bad because I can't really be near them. Give me this at least. Give me lightning.
Who else?
Because then there's another bomb. And bombs do more damage than any of these enemies on their own, for sure. Bombs. And I really just okay, there's one bounce that up there, and hopefully that'll make some bombs not near me. And then, okay. Scary, but not bad. We still have another life. So we're moving on. That's a Daedalus Hammer. That's Daedalus Hammer, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty great. Is there more chaos anywhere? No, but we only have 2 more encounters with our downside of the Inferno bombs. Here's gonna be a not easy
can't do that. Not now.
Okay. We're sending him. My ears are ringing just from the sheer adrenaline of it. I feel it in my face, in my eyes. Oh, the bomb. Oh, we killed him at the right time. Oh, we still have that life. That's invaluable. And you know what? Now's absolutely the time that we do this. Because everything else, we're not worried about. This is absolutely the time we do this.
do it.
Go down to 20 health. Let's go. We're going nuts with it. Last one with the Inferno bombs. But we heal so much, so we just gotta get in there and get slashing. And really, really hope.
I'm out.
Yeah. Give me help. I don't care about your Inferno bombs, because I'm getting health off of you, and I'm almost up to full health again. Let's go. Okay, now I can't let myself get hit more than once in a row. So that's maybe a terrifying prospect, but that would only be to a lesser man, which I'm clearly of a different caliber. So, you know, I feel no fear, except when I am terrified, all that. That's not really about games, that's just a line that often I find myself just screaming terrified. Well, who hasn't been there, you know? I'll tell you who hasn't. John Cleese from Monty Python. There's no more courage than a comedian. Because, you know, they've reached that point where their skin's so thick, there's nothing you can do about it. So that is the least fearful person. More than a commando, more than an astronaut, more than Indiana Jones himself. Which I guess would just be an architect. What am I talking about? An archaeologist.
The curse of chaos has been lifted.
Fantastic, we got that, and oh yeah, you're in trouble now, because every boon we get is gonna be better and better. I don't have any health to restore. I'm at full health because I went for the wild one. Then we're gonna check out what Aphrodite's got, because I don't have enough coinage to chat with him.
You lads again, huh?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
empty.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we gotta get in really snap explode. This is the only way we can live. And that's the only way we can live is... Whoa! That's
We're
one.
not finished.
Oh no. Hit him. Full health. Let's go. Hit him. Dodge. Keep hitting him. Against the wall. Keep hitting him. We're at full health. I need some kind of help, please.
Lady Aphrodite.
You
Mommy
love
Chaos
the
gets
little
that.
godling. The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful.
All right.
Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
You're kind of... You're kind of basic. Slaying foes does that. Neat. Resist some damage from nearby foes' attacks. Reduce damage. That's 100% what we want. Because...
Heartbreak time.
That 100% lets me survive a few more attacks with my current abilities. We got Zeus stuff coming up. I'm not scared. I've never been scared in my life. Okay, these just to make that. That's so many traps though. Like, I got nothing against you, but like, I'm gonna let you kill yourself with all these traps before I kill myself. You know, this is how we're doing it. Okay.
I can't.
I can. Yep, we just keep doing this. still, you don't want to like tank all the attacks, but if you just get in there, if you get hit like once, no big deal.
In the name of Hades.
It's only among the chaos that gets it. Your lightning effects also make foes jolted. What are my lightning attacks? I don't know what my lightning effects are right now. It's just the... Oh, that's pretty good. Any of these telling me the Fates say? No. Okay, so this is really the best one, because then I've got my double lightning. This is what I always pick, and I always die, but you know. I've got my double lightning. I've got my... That seems special. Why is it shiny? That's a key, though. That would get me closer to unlocking a thing. But that would get me closer to more stuff. But that's got like a... Does that mean elite? Does that mean it's an elite? We're gonna go to the key. What does the little skull mean? I'm learning. Okay. Doesn't mean no enemies not having it.
Not yet. Rot.
Yes, this is going so well. Yeah, chain lightning. With just like the one more ability to use it, it's infinitely better. Oh boy, we're kind of in the corner here, so that's not a great place to be. Especially when they come to attack. But, okay, so now we just gotta dive in there and get some attacks off, and then we got the heal. We get the curse. Cool. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's the theme of this, is not bad. Not great, not bad. Okay, so the little skull is definitely an elite.
I needed one of those.
Kiss of Styx. Whoa! Okay. That's crazy. I don't want any of these things, though. That's... Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. So that's then an elite, but you get another key. I have 3 keys at this point. I don't think there's anything else I need to collect with keys, so I'm gonna play it safe and just keep going this way. Because it's about to...
Security.
Oh boy. Oh, this is a survival. Okay, never mind. I thought I was picking the easy one. Nope.
Okay.
Okay. But I survived by running and healing. Getting in there and just slicing up for a second, and then you dodge, and then you do the chain lightning, and then you slice for a second, and then you slice for a lot longer because you're losing health, and then you use both the chain lightnings. There's nothing to worry about. It's weird. Overpowering enemies by a significant amount compared to last time, which is not that good. Say other things. You know what? When you use keep attack.
Again, you make a mockery of me.
Now to collect.
That's right. Okay, that was good. That was good. Because I have the things. Health would be amazing right now. Charon is okay. But if I can get... Yeah, if I can get myself through this one more fight and get straight up 25 health, then that means that I've got 45 health with regen.
A centaur heart.
It's just a free one? Oh, you don't know how cool that is. You don't know... Oh, it's only worth 10? That's a little BS. I guess everything is at 60% no matter what. But still, that's 30 with this. What is that? Yeah, be scared. Okay. That's probably the boss fight, I'm guessing. Let's go. We've got lightning. We've got...
Hello, Meg.
Okay. We've got the heal, though.
You really volunteered into a pact of punishment?
Yep.
You can't back out of it now. You're even more of a fool than I already thought.
I didn't
Maybe
have
I just like a challenge. Ever thought of that? Besides, what do you even care which pacts I sign or don't?
That's right.
You're right. I don't care.
Yeah.
You want to be punished? Then come on.
Wow, she's got the phrases. Okay, she's letting it go. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Oh boy, she did a lot of damage. Yeah, okay. So that doesn't really work. That doesn't work on her because she doesn't let me just get in there and beat her up like the others did. But I made it to the boss a second time using the
I'll
cheapo
get you for
mode,
that,
I guess.
Meg.
But I'm, that's consistent making it to the boss. Consistently making it to the boss. What is this thing? Oh, that's just another pillow.
Ah, I'm up.
Hey.
Megra the Fury got you again.
Yep.
She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
Wow,
My condolences.
You. Have you yet satisfied your foolish urges?
A little bit.
Perhaps a lashing from the Fury's whips would set you straight.
I mean,
I had it out with them already, thanks.
that's kind of what happens, so. But like,
Such nonsense.
I'm making it there.
First you defy me
consistent.
openly, and now you lie. On my next meeting with the Furies.
Yeah.
Wish I could be there to see your face.
Your Highness.
Hi. What's up?
Achilles, sir. There's something I've been wondering about your codex. The words are yours, and yet it's through my actions that I'm able to absorb them.
What?
Is that how mortal scriptures always work?
Ah. You have to understand, lad. I've been here in your father's realm for quite some time. My documented learnings became bound to me, much like the spear, you see. You can undo those bindings over time.
It's all good.
Thus,
We're
my
gonna make
knowledge
it
can
for
be yours.
3 hours at least.
Whatever it amounts to.
On this, and then we'll probably
I
switch
see.
over to something else.
I
Probably
think.
switch to Project
I'm grateful
Zomboid for
for
a
it, sir.
bit. That'd be cool. That's not enough for sure. What's down here? Everybody wonders. That's way too far, my microphone. We must move it closer. I get nervous. Achilles can... Achilles is a dream. I'm not going to say anything bad about Achilles. He's beautiful. I get to try out the shield unless it has other things going on. Unless it wants me to use a different weapon. I only have 28, so I can't get that. That's okay. I don't need to rest. We continue on. Yeah, I need to get some real water and probably eat just a little bit of food, and then I'll
Which to choose?
Come back and continue for sure. Oh, it's about to rank up. Oh, okay, that's neat. You can get a bunch of temporary things with that. Okay. Plus 10% damage, striking undamaged foes. No, I'm just gonna... Me and Chaos, we're gonna be besties. Prepare. Whatever it is.
This ought to be
let's
interesting.
go. No fear. I have some weird games I want to try out later, but at the same time... Starting with the Daedalus Hammer. Interesting. Your attack becomes a... Oh, I love Big Chop! But that's faded. Special hits twice. It no longer knocks foes away. Or I go right back to Cursed. No, we go double Nova. I was low health and
Feels lighter than
only
before.
1 life left. That was the one that Oh, okay. We can get into this. I didn't unlock the next weapon. I just ran right by it. What a silly thing I did. It's fine.
Heads up.
If you still want to do that, then do that and dash out of there. Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like Big Chop better, but that's not bad. Oh, we got it. You gotta go Poseidon over Persephone on that one. Not Persephone. Aphrodite. You gotta go Poseidon. Poseidon's so strong.
More numbskulls?
Get out of there.
had yourself a spot of lady trouble lately, isn't that correct, nephew?
I mean
the Fury down in Tartarus, of course. You're going to let her keep on bossing you around?
Oh, hello, there's a viewer. That's awesome. Welcome. Hope you're doing good. This is the first time I've ever played Hades, and I'm not good yet, but I'm getting better. I'm playing it on Hell mode. I've been told is not a smart move. But anyway, well, we've got to do that because we're running.
Poseidon's strength.
We're running with some stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's another way out, so we continue on. All right. That. I would love to have enemies that can get close to, considering my build is more for close, big attacks, but that's fine. We've got some big guys there. Or little guys that can just sort of take it. Some trouble with them is for sure. Yeah. It's not just mash, that would be good too, huh? Yes. Try to see what happens. Yes, I am not good, so you cannot predict me, computer. Because my movements are too erratic, too random.
Sure.
Wonderful. Okay. Anything else in here that I missed? I want Mommy Chaos. Alright. We continue. Just dive. They attack you. Nothing to worry about. They're gonna spawn by you. I don't know.
You.
Yep. Let's just launch those, see what happens. Maybe they'll kill something. They did. That's great. Let's launch these and see what happens. They killed something. That's great. Let's launch these and see what happens. Oh my god. It's almost like got hit like that. I don't like that because it happens fast and it whittles down. It's whittling me and it's upsetting.
I can't.
Done a lot of damage to me very suddenly. That's annoying. I could use health pretty badly.
Uncle Poseidon blessed you, didn't he? To think that big fat oaf is your own father's brother.
Oops, FN.
I'm told to be respectful near him, but
I
it's
haven't
hard.
set up all the streaming stuff either, but that's awesome. Thank you. Big fat oaf. That's alright. I guess you don't like Poseidon much. That's neat. I like all the family drama. Cast seeks out foes with critical, and I've not used that much. Dash strike I use all the time, but that's okay. Pressure points. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. Let's upgrade that a little bit. Whatever. Key or that. Let's go with that because I don't know what I need keys for at this point. But have enough to unlock the last weapon that's available to you right now. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, that's a big attack now. That's critical good when it hits. So, yeah. Don't forget the Q. Just everything real quick. Yeah, distance, and then you rush past each other, I guess. I don't think you need to. They attack faster than you expect. Good. For sure. Unless you've played the game, in which case you pretty much expect it. I could use health pretty bad as much as I want to go to the coin one. I don't trust myself. Bye-bye. Thanks for the follow. Neat. I had a view for a minute. That was exciting. That doesn't happen often. But that's pretty cool. Move you want to do there. That's not the move you want to do there. You're dying. Oh boy. Oh boy. At least get to like the long guys before you give up your first life. I would keep my first life until fighting the Fury. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's fine. That's fine. My whole screen's just like cracked in blood. Oh, I stepped on spikes. That's the worst choice.
Oh, damn it.
That's disappointing. That's fine. That's not what we want to happen. But there we go. Plus a higher cosmic egg. Mommy Chaos? You gonna show up anywhere? I leveled my cosmic egg for you. Alright, this is the forced elite battle, it seems. So, let us elite. Alright.
Tombstone.
Oh, what is this? I have not seen this one before. I've never seen this one before. What is going on here? Don't forget your cue. Got him. Yeah, I can see that being really tough. This one wasn't, but I can see it being really tough.
Know that I admire your Lord Father very much, for his grim work lets me continue mine.
That's great.
I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
I like grim work. Cool. And nobody told me that thing, so I have no idea who it is, but it's cool that they did that. I don't have a call. When do I get a call? I want to use it, of course, but I don't have it. Dash becomes a Blade Rift. Urge to kill. That's the one I always pick, because it does everything. But I don't have a call, again. Does it give me the call? It doesn't give me the call. So I should use Blade Dash, I guess? Oh, let's do this. You can't say no to that.
The War God's power.
The War God's power, indeed. Indeed. War Gods do have some power.
Damned lost souls
Oh, what's
with nowhere
this?
left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
Okay.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Okay. Big crystals is better than my thought was. It's just like... Okay, those guys, those big crystal that I fought. That guy was bad.
Your Highness.
Oh. Who are you?
Hey, Prince Ed. Must look like I'm
Sisyphus,
slacking off
what's
with the
up?
old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
No, you take care, Sisyphus. You take care. Oh, shoot. I can't see what my health is at. Oh. Okay. Yeah, heal me, I guess.
Easy does it.
Great.
A pleasure.
Yeah, because I've already lost my first one, so that's cool. Can I help you push the hill at all? Oh, wait. Can I give you... Oh, if I could give him the
That
nectar?
sound never gets old.
Really? You like the breaking thing? That's nice.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Next time I'll try to see if I can give you the thing first. Good misses. Good misses. I love this one. I love the layout because I always pull down my stuff like that. We're good. There's just so many things to hit against as far as like range goes. It's annoying.
I'm out. No. Too many 6 damages all at once. That was too much damage. Oh, you gotta not keep getting hit like that. Wow, I'm just letting him stomp all over me. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That was such a disastrous ending. That's good.
I'm up.
Hey, Hypnos, what would it take for you to let me through the locked door down the hall?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a good one. You know I can't let you enter your dad's private chambers anymore since you betrayed his trust and tried to run away from home. Sorry, Master's orders.
Nothing for me back there anyway.
That stinks. There might be something back there. Oh, what's going on here?
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
You okay,
We
Pops?
have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
That's great.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus.
For sure.
Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight. Cerberus must be asleep somewhere.
Be gone from there.
Why do you want me away from back here so badly? I hear you, Medusa. What do you want?
I just wanted to apologize because I think maybe I didn't act very appropriately last time you spoke to me. But I just really like this job, and I promise I will always do my very best, so I just hope I'll have another chance.
What are you talking about? You're making your own...
Dusa, please, there's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really.
You're creating your own problems. You're making issues within your own head.
You really mean it, Prince?
See, I dated someone like you, and it's not fun. You're crazy. You're friggin' crazy. You're very nice, but you're friggin' crazy. And honestly, you
What are those shades muttering about?
But this is a game, so it's okay. Prophecies have a way of catching up with you, falling toward us. It really seems like that's code for something. No idea what. Anyway, haha. Let's try the shield. If we can. That was neat. Had a beaver for a little bit. Some of this. Boiling blood. Yeah, let's get more of that. Make it actually worthwhile to use. Oh, that's what you need keys for. You get even more things. Okay.
Phew, felt that.
That's cool. Anything going on here that I've done?
Anything on the list?
Okay, I gotta do that. But I haven't even done Tartarus. I've met all of them. I have to get more things. Okay. No. You got anything from? No, you got nothing. Then we unlock this.
Let's see what's in here. Aegis, Shield of Chaos. Lend me your power.
Time to get that things at work, I guess.
Yeah, except so this is what we're using. Continue
Darkness, give me
onward.
strength.
Let's see what we have to do this time. It's the same thing, but more. We'll continue. Ooh, a little bit
Time
of
to
that.
mix up my style.
Okay. Your dash strike hits 3 times, but your dash has minus 25% range, but 3 times. That's great. Special is the throw. On recovery, so the one that goes back. Wow. Okay. Special becomes a shot that deals 50 base damage in an area. That's kind of cool too. And all of them are faded. So I guess we want to try. That seems fun.
Extra
for this
pointy.
one. Yes, that's amazing. Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun run for sure. Lots of dash strikes. And
more witches.
Therefore, anything that. Oh yes, it's my mommy chaos. I'm gonna give you so much nectar, mommy. That's ridiculous. can rush things down at least. That's another. Yeah. Oh yeah, over Aphrodite.
I bear the cosmic egg.
Super annoying. I do bear the cosmic egg, which has leveled up. Can I give you? Oh, here's more nectar.
This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff.
You honor me in making such an offering. Though please, it is not necessary to endear yourself using material means, for it is the thought alone which counts.
Well, then don't take it. Did I get anything for that? Prophecy foretold. Okay, so you... 3, 4, 5, 6, there's so many of them. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm mainlining Chaos. Because I think once Chaos likes me, I will have special
to shape as you see fit, regardless of the fate's design. Together we may twist that path a bit, if you would like.
I would. Epic, what's that? Life total is reduced by 32. I'm at 50. Afterward, gain 66 max life. Wow. Wow. Okay, so my max life goes... But then I have only, what, 28 left? 18. Then I only have 18 left. Take more... No, that's coinage. Which is, I'm sure is a great way to go about it, but I'm not going for that just yet. It's the coin max run. Next 3 encounters you take 40% damage, plus. Sure. Afterward, from behind. No, it's gotta be... We gotta give it a shot. This has the chance to give us so much. And then, yes, so that we can keep feeding Mommy Chaos. Alright. Alright. We just gotta get through this thing. Doesn't my special have something to it? No, it's my dash attack. It's super dash right now. Those are good. I like those smacks.
Looks like a good batch.
Nothing wrong with a few smacks. At all. What's here? That's that guy. I'm doing good. What's... Hang on. B. 30% chance to be rare better. So we just took the big one. It really wants me to have Aphrodite on this run. Alright. Then we will have Aphrodite. And then I'm gonna get so much health. Oh boy, am I gonna get health. Because I could be wrong, but it seems like... Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? You know, I'm just gonna keep spawning right by me. We're just gonna keep doing this. Nope, I'm so low on health suddenly. I'm so low on health suddenly. I'm so low on health suddenly.
I can't.
Oh, I'm out of those things too. Okay, so then we go... Get out of there! And we go in. They ran away. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not talking, but like I'm at 9 health right now, and I'm terrified, and there's nowhere for me to heal, which is even more terrifying on its own. But and my only good attack is my dash strike.
The gods have spoken.
So it's a little terrifying. Hey, Aphrodite.
What shall we do here once you finally arrive?
What's going on?
Perhaps we could go out and meet some mortals.
All right.
I know all too many maidens or noble gentlemen who'd absolutely love to get to know you.
That's wonderful. That you just want to like chill and bone, but also attack deals more damage. Cast is a wide, short-range blast that inflicts weak. All right. No. No, I want the strike. Yes, I want the or no, I'm taking shotgun.
Love it.
I know it's probably not the right choice, but that's cool to have a couple shotgun blasts. So the combo is, and that's a lot of damage, and then you get out of there. That's something we can work with. A little. Get out of there is the thing.
I got from Chaos has a new effect.
Oh, let's go! That's amazing. Okay, we made it through. I now have 166 health. That's the most health I've ever seen in this game. Couldn't be happier about that. So everything is getting stronger now. Ooh, terrifying. But that's so much more power, and we're about to get something from the side.
I'll break you again.
Damage during
crystal then.
That was way too much damage. Need to not take so much damage.
Oh, so you've already heard from Aphrodite, have you, nephew? Understandable. But first things first. Now let me add a little something to all that.
Okay. Alright. I see you. Again, I recall. I'm not really using my special right now. I'm really just using... are stronger in the first 10 seconds in encounters. Okay, so I can rush in and... yeah, I mean, at least then I'll have, like, a really big that thing. But that still seems not great compared to what I want, which is a lot more strength. But I still have my resurrection, and I made it through an elite fight, so that's really good.
What?
Stop him, Riches, now!
This right now is the survival one. The survival one's not really what I'm going for, but that's fine.
I think you got me, do you?
Let's do that right off the bat. Right,
Payback. Hold on.
We got this. 9, 7, 8, 7, 6. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. We're good. Easy stuff.
Decidedly below my expectations.
Sorry. I have a... I'm not good at crowds right now. I'm good at, you know, big things that go... So, keep going. Yeah, sure, we'll take the one that'll give us health. Although I would love to just heal instead, but this is fine. Hitting me with the laser beam. I don't like the laser beam. Okay, this one's gonna give me health though, and I still have life. Great.
Feeling stronger.
I have 123. Do I have any willingness to go to Charon? Or do I want to go with this? 123 is really not enough for anything, unfortunately. I'm gonna skip that. I would love a respite. Really
Am I
doesn't give
interrupting
respite
something?
anymore.
Back to dust.
This is really lagging up right now, which is not a game that you want to be hacking up that much.
Didn't think so.
I might have to turn down the graphics slightly, but whew, we're getting through, I guess. I would love some kind of a real heal. There's more coinage, which I don't have any of, so yeah, we might as well get coinage. But man, oh man, would I love heal. More than just the 2 each time, because it is whittling down pretty quickly because I don't have anything useful for that. So
Don't do that.
nope, I don't like these little whittlers. I don't like the laser beam guys that just like slowly get you. Don't hit me like that, though. Okay. Like my brain, there comes a point where it just shorts for a second and gets tired. I gotta catch up with this. Gotta get this old millennial ass brain to get on that zoomer level. Okay, do we want a key? No, I don't think we want a key. We're more worried about. Oh, but that's got like an elite guy next. They're both elite. It's gonna be elite. Let's go. We're probably gonna die from this, but we've got our second life, and that's what it's about. Dope spikes. Bad, but better than bomb. That's fine though. That's fine. Again, in order for the first boss the first time, especially when you're aiming right on. What's going on here? Sounds like but I feel like in order to beat the first boss, I'm gonna have to go in
For
with
safekeeping.
You know, with another life, at least on hell mode. But that's okay. That's nothing to worry about. At this point, I'm totally gonna go character route because pomegranates aren't great. They're okay, but they're not great. So, because we got a pomegranate anyway, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And Aphrodite, we can level up even more because I can afford 250. That's worth 42 health. That's a lot of health. Let's see what we got for Aphrodite first.
One cannot put a price on love, but on my blessings from the boatman for my dearest, I'd say we're settled up.
Yeah. That makes sense. Your call. Oh, so she's gonna give me a call. Okay. Or does that gives the call? Okay. Your call fires a seeking projectile that inflicts charm. Okay. Resist some damage from... That's also pretty good. Or dash. I mean... Okay. Max gauge bonus. I'm just gonna pick this and see what happens.
Strength and beauty.
That gives me... Okay, that gives me this thing. To that end, though, 71's a lot of health. If I can't do it with 71, I don't think I can do it with... the first.
Don't spend it all in one
Compared
place,
to...
mate.
I mean, that's a better shotgun. Yeah, we gotta go better shotgun.
Care, mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically.
Ooh, he's thinking about it. He's got all his coins on him.
I had to ask.
Okay. Only one way to do this. That's by doing it. But we are consistently getting to this first boss, which...
Hey there, Meg.
Probably because of the upgrades that we've gotten, to be honest, but I'm getting better.
Is that...
Yeah.
You've been in contact with Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
So even they are now involved with this.
They. Confirmed.
Just because Chaos is giving the power to crush you doesn't mean they're getting involved with this, does it?
You don't know who or what you're dealing with. Ask Nyx about them for me sometime.
Alright.
Here, I'll give you a chance to ask her very soon.
Alright, well... Alright, I got Oh boy, that was...
Right there.
Not yet.
No. I already gave up my other...
Oh no!
No. I was trying, but
again and again.
My build was too close. It's... I gotta pay attention to what she's doing and act reactionally instead of just trying to dive in and overpower it.
Oh, you win this round, Meg.
Oh, I so want to at least get to,
You got whipped by Megra the Fury. Eh? I always wanted to say that. Whipped, you know?
Okay,
referring
I get
both to
it.
how badly you lost and to that glowy purple whip she's always threatening me with whenever I try to talk to her.
I mean, that's great that you're all into it, but at the same time...
Such a shame.
Keep it in your pants a little bit, buddy. I'm gonna beat her.
The sealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters.
That's nice.
He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power.
That's
power
nice.
that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here.
Okay. It's nice that there's lore to the lore, but at the same time... we're keep going. I can't wait to use the spoon.
I trust
and
that
get
the
an
mirror
X
in your
extra
bedchamber
spoons.
has proved satisfactory to...
Oh,
Better
yeah,
than
it
I could
has.
have possibly imagined, Nyx. Even there was something more that it could do once I'd grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
Oh, neat. What's that?
I think you are as well.
Oh.
Then it shall be as you wish.
Just kidding. Thank
you.
Oh, wow. You're just gonna give it to me. That's so nice. Nothing in here. I would expect there to be something worthwhile. What do you want? Next time, maybe. You're unnecessary. Okay, we're gonna see what's in here.
The mirror's grown in power.
And
thank you, Nyx.
Absolutely, we're getting greater reflex. Additional dash. Additional dash. Reclaim any benefits they grant for now. Okay, so you could like min-max it.
Good to go.
Wait, what are... Wasn't I supposed to get more skills from this? Whoa! What? Regenerate your boom for your cast rather than pick it up faster by -1. Okay, so you can play different. What? Form of source. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so you could regenerate or you get an extra one. That's cool. I would switch to upgrading that for sure. Abyssal Blood. Reduce the speed and damage of foes with... Okay, so that makes it... Nah, boiling seems better for there. Gain 50% damage and dodge chance for 2 seconds when you dash just before getting hit. That's cool. Restore 50% instead of dying. Yeah, Stubborn Defiance. Restore 30% instead of dying when your life total is per chamber. Oh, wow. Okay. But then it's like you're dying back to back. Restore a small amount of health when you exit chamber, or restore some of your when you collect. Boom, 30%. Oh, I kind of like that. And Shadow Presence versus deal bonus attack and special when striking undamaged foes. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting stuff that has. Over here.
Fated list of minor prophecies.
Primordial Banes. Shall someday suffer various curses inflicted by primordial chaos. I'm gonna get them all. Shield the chaos. These are just new things, but they're not... What if I select it? Okay. Last one's distant relatives. Interesting. Alright. I'm giving it like 2 more goes, and then I think I'm going to switch games, because this has been about 3 hours, this boy.
Hey, something back
great,
there for you, pal.
Why do I have so many Facebook notifications again? Anyway. People are
Hitting a
liking
while
my
out there,
reels.
boyo? Hey, I know the feeling. You just keep at it, though.
Yeah.
You're getting tougher, getting smarter. Between the two of those, I'm thinking you'll pull...
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Skelly.
I like that it's telling me I'm hitting a wall. Oh, and it's giving me new weapons, and it's... Okay, well, that's fine. We've got this. But I now I have double dash now. That's great. Okay, and heat gauge full. New bounties available.
Don't need to turn the heat gauge so high to earn those bounties.
Cool. Anyway.
No turning back.
You're not to speak of that accursed Mount Olympus in this household, do you hear me? Nor shall you invoke the names of its inhabitants.
Understandable.
At last I know the gods more than by name.
Fury down in Tartarus has been a real problem, hasn't she?
Yeah.
I see the huntress instinct in her. She thinks she knows your weaknesses. Don't let yourself become predictable.
You got it. I gotta learn how to dodge her things. So, have any of these? No, we don't need anything special from here. We're gonna just start with a nice cast, I guess.
Let's hunt some dead.
That seems good.
That's what you get.
Yeah. Yes. We got a little bit of everything right now. We're going. Gonna get a little bit more stuff. it seems random, but it's definitely like a planned random, you know? A couple of those, see what happens there. Get out of there for some explosive. Yeah. Right, dash. Don't forget your part, don't dash. Get right behind you.
I'm out.
Okay. I will become the strongest that has ever lived. There is no doubt about that in my mind. I would like to go down to Chaos again then. I want to unlock things. Okay. Yeah, this
More
boy's
obstacles.
running slow, so I might have to... Man, they just whittle me down, those guys.
Lady Athena.
Which gives you...
I'll tell you something, cousin.
Yeah.
If even Artemis is aiding you, it's proof your cause is just.
Oh, that's great.
She doesn't often take an interest in family affairs.
They get along, obviously. Alright. What we have... That... I mean, we can get the... We can try getting this. I guess the call actually gives it to you, which is dumb. Not dumb, but was me to think that it didn't. So now we have that, which gives us... I think it's at Herbius damage briefly. So that's cool. No, we want the nighttime stuff. Here's how I'm gonna do this. And expect me it's the last run of this. But every time I die to the boss, I will try again. If I die before the boss, I'm out. If I die after the boss, I'm out because that's the beat boss. If I die, there's no other time. If I don't die and I beat the game, then, you know, if you can't, come do that. I'm again. So it's better if I don't beat the game, but also, you better hope that I don't die right now, because then, either way,
Yes.
In some way, you can't just like shoot. Do home with her a little bit, right? Give me my juicy crystals. Deadless amp's great. Health. I don't have my F key ready yet, but I gotta keep an eye out for that, because that does build up.
I can't.
Okay, well, the God gauge builds up pretty slow, huh? Cruel Thirst, your thrust. Using the blade every third. Okay. I've gotten all of these. What's my health at right now? 13 and 50. We're going for it.
Let's see how this goes.
It might not go good, but we're going for it. What's this? Casual. I don't have nearly enough for any of this. That's pretty great. But I don't have enough gold for any of that. And I chose the one where I have healing. So now our main goal is as much health as possible.
Hey, hey.
Hey, sir.
Take that.
Hey,
I know
sir.
I said I'd give it to
might
Mommy
ease your
Chaos,
burden
but
for a while.
Now
This
hold
is
a
a
moment,
random
Highness.
encounter,
I
so-
cannot accept something like this. Not without giving back a little something in return, that is.
yeah, you got a huge bag.
Thanks for that, sir.
You know, Princette, I'd not expected to run into you again, not after all this time. Something I missed down in the house, or what? Not had much company of late, is all.
Oh, something's just missing us back home, sir. Figured it couldn't hurt to check up on things in Tartarus a bit more frequently.
Well, I am grateful for it. I and the old boulder there, in turn. I'm used to going lengthy stretches on my own, but having visitors from time to time...
Okay. I don't need healing right now. Yeah, just give me darkness to go.
Fine selection.
Wow!
All mine.
Wow, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. Anyway, cool.
Within the depths of Tartarus reside the most wretched of all the shades who linger for eternity within the underworld, whose lord and master is especially unkind to those attempting to cheat death.
Lots of wretchedness to go around, I guess. Careful out there.
Yeah, thank you. Very nice.
A weapon sight.
Oh, sweet. I haven't had one of these in a while. Which, I mean, thanks for the heal. But at the same time, you know, I'm here for... I'm not as weak as you. That's all I'm saying. 130 is, in my opinion, not enough to visit him with full health right now. So I'd rather just get the straight upgrade.
Crystals were supposed to be touching.
Protecting them.
But I did die, so that's not great.
I cannot wonder as why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time.
Oh,
Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
I'm dropping some clues there. What do I have right now? I'm really just, like, attacking more than anything else, because...
Love and loss.
Yeah, because that heals me, so I'm really just doing that. I need to figure out... I still need to be smart with my attacks. Sometimes I can run in, but I can't just be doing that, you know, that's not me, that's not who I am, that's not who I want to be, that's not the life I want to live. I'm out. I was raised to be my mother, street back on that little street. He saw the street. I'm out. There was a day one of us opened our mouths all the way, all inside our mouths, and all into my stomachs.
Not yet.
I always felt
I'm empty.
Like catch those days in the wind. Sell them for $1 down the corner store. Give me more.
Right now. Bad time to be a little short of coin. 6
encounters, replenish 1 use of Death Defiant. Okay, I'm sure Chaos Gate was... Oh! That's dangerous this late. That's dangerous this late. I'm sorry. If it happens, then great, but I'm not going to guarantee it. What about you, though? I have plenty of health, so I'm not doing that. I have 102, so I guess I'd rather go get even more. See what happens, why not? Who are we fighting, though, is the question.
No!
Okay, that was bad. I know I said I'd end if I died on that one, but I didn't enjoy that one as much, so... Oh, maybe like one more. What time is it for real? It's 9:40.
Tough break.
I want to do like some regular fun stuff. I also want to play new games, but...
Hal, looks like you got blasted to bits by an explosive urn last time. He keeps some really nasty
Noted.
Whoa, you're laughing too, huh? Okay. Well, at least you're enjoying yourself.
My child, I saw you took possession of the list of minor prophecies of the 3 fates. As ever, I should never have doubted my daughter's expectations. I was uncertain you had necessary guidance to select it from among the house contractor's many opportunities.
Alright.
You offer something called the Fated List of Minor Prophecies to me, chances are I'm going to pick it up. Though, you make it sound like there's more I should know about it. Should I be concerned?
You know exactly what is necessary and no more.
Why you gotta
I
hide
know
things
better
from
than
me?
anyone never to tamper with the Fate's design. Though, if they had cruelty in store for you through their list, I think that I would warn you anyway.
Well, thank you. That's nice.
That's somehow reassuring.
Yeah.
Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are...
Like, she's
thanks.
friggin' annoying. Like, don't even say anything if all you're gonna do is be an awkward weirdo about it. Or say what's on your mind, you know?
What, am I composed entirely of
Everyone can be
gemstones?
honest. Don't be a friggin' silent weird about it. That's my only request. She can't control her voice. I get that, but also, like, don't be weirdo. Anyway, we have so much stuff. We only have enough for one thing. We have so much stuff. We could try out, like, 15 chance for a second. You dash just before getting hit, but that gives the 2. I don't know. No, I'm not worried about that right now. This is the one that I'm kind of like... But how often do you get that? But you can choose then to heal with those. I'm gonna try this instead. Yeah, because then I have that option or that option. I know that probably would have been better, but this is more fun. And that gives me a way to heal that I can choose so that when I get hit, it doesn't seem like the 2 each round does much compared to that, is all I'm saying. Anyway.
New one there.
What's this? Your attack, special, and cast each deal 50% damage plus 50 while not empowered by a boon. So, yikes. But that... So you can just choose not to take any boons. Let me finish with the egg, and then I'm definitely switching to no boon mode, but then it's like, what's the point? It doesn't want me to use any of these. Oh, that's
my shield.
Specifically. Great.
Yeah, that was nothing.
Okay, so it's gonna bounce. That still does that. Defend, and then you do a big rush, but so you can tank a little bit of damage probably. I don't know how much you're supposed to buy, but and then
Felt that one.
like a little swoop. Okay. Can you? Yeah, that's a good point. Don't really have a combo with it. Okay. This is gonna be interesting, to say the least.
Again.
Yeah, this has to be my last one before I figure out something else to play. Or, you know, I might... whatever. What's up, Ares?
Did you happen to know, my kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest? You have, for I am keeping count. And I am most impressed.
Okay. Any of these, give me the thing. No. So then... What's the special on this one? I don't even know. Let's find out.
The will to fight.
Oh, that's the throw. Okay. So my throw... Then hits later. So that's not bad. I'm just like... shield throwing, and it's ricocheting and bouncing. I like that. I will. That is most useful, especially for these mobs. That's gonna be that because I can throw it and dodge. Health back, great. Coinage. Yeah, we can do... Okay, if it's having us do this, let's do a high coin right now. excited to see Karen when we see him. Keys or jewels? Here we go. 3 keys or 19 jewels. We're going to get jewels. For that seems better. Ooh, we got chaos.
Brimstones.
Just thrown from the distance. Everything is hit. From the distance. Stay away out. Okay, it really only bounces if it hits things. Not at all. That's good to know too. But that's okay. We got this. We're only gonna give me 5 off that. Alright, well, we got the egg.
It's gonna be Master Chaos.
I don't have any nectar for chaos. I'd like to nectar up chaos.
I'm back here.
But I get my free boon.
As we become acquainted, Socrates,
Yeah.
I shall make myself quite clear in one respect.
Okay.
I fear I have a lack of patience for discussion.
Okay.
When visiting, please merely listen and accept my mark, and then depart. Respond only when necessary, or when prompted. Yes.
Merely listen, so it's just like when I get those messages from the Olympians. Wait, you did just prompt me, Master Chaos, didn't you? Or should I have remained silent just now?
I cannot offer you advice, but you were prompted, yes. You may speak freely, then or any time, despite my wishes that you not do so.
Okay.
Absolute silence is my general preference. It may not be yours.
Understood. Sorry about that. I don't want this one because that means I can't get hit because I would have 7 damage. That seems bad. You take plus 36% damage, but then you get health. That seems more realistic. But like I said, we're going gold from this one.
It shall be so.
So, yeah, our goal is just maximum coinage. Get Karen gone. Feeling sick to my stomach because that's what happens sometimes to me nowadays.
Hello, sir.
Oh, what's up, my buddy? I don't have anything for you.
If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I was wondering, what brings you back around this way again? Same story as last time?
Not really.
Look, I have to level with you, Sisyphus. I'm leaving the house. I've had quite enough. You understand, I'm sure. I'm going to the surface.
Oh, that is quite an undertaking, Prince. If it wasn't you yourself proposing it, I'd like to call it madness, truth be told. Though, you're just mad enough to pull it off.
For sure.
Well, hey,
I'm a
I
nutter.
hope you make it. Good fortune out there.
Okay. Nope, we're going full gold
I got you
this time.
covered.
Nothing
thank
but gold
you.
build. For sure. As much as I like you, and as much as I want the level ups that comes with.
Right?
Nope, we're going full gold build.
Time to break you to bits.
Nope, I want this to be... Yeah, we want to spread this for Well, I did something, I guess.
Olympus, I accept this message.
That counted as that, didn't it? As that, like, you know what I mean. That counted as an encounter, didn't it? After slaying a foe, your next attach your special that includes that, or I can do more do attack. No, I'd rather do that, and then the second I kill one of them, it gets a lot of boom, 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 you know? La la la, boom, boom, boom. Man, as I continue doing this and do it more and more and longer and longer, I'm gonna see how you go. There's no way not to sort of feel the inner weird thoughts that are going on. Okay.
Who doesn't love this stuff?
I want to hit clip that, but I can't go out of this.
Still alive.
Let's quickly do like that. Let's try. Let's see what happens. 30-second clip created. That's probably too long ago. So that's fine. Whatever. You put it on my clipboard? How? What do I do with that? Where do I post? Anyway, okay. Continue. Shut up. I'm gonna die anyway, so please give me restore up to 9 health. That's really not a lot. That's kind of a spit in the eye. More from behind, or cast as more. I'm not really using cast for anything, am I? What we got? More foes, more money, doom. Yeah, I'm not casting anything. Yeah. So unfortunately, nothing. Although we do have a real Charon right here. Let's go. Okay. What do you have for me this day? Okay, some Dionysus, and then probably getting the health. Or do I just get the pomegranate? Oh, but it's been a while since I've...
Should come in useful.
Okay. Your cast lobs a large explosive that bursts into festive fog. Wafting fuse briefly stun foes. That seems good. If your health is life threshold, 22%. 22% of 50 is going to be 50 times 2. So that's 10 plus 1. That's 11. I mean, what lasting consequences? Oh, and then you heal even less? That's nice, I guess, so you're not like coming out with nothing, but... Okay, that's better. 40% is 20. Sorry.
Right, huh?
And then... How much health? 15, so that'd be a 29, or...
I'll pay for that.
I will pay for that. Special inflicts doom becomes even stronger. Yes. Yes. We're going for distance. We're going lobbing bombs and doing specials, and that's how it will be done. Wonderful. Alright. I have enough here. Because I have bombs. They have bombs, so don't forget that. Not lobbing bombs. That can really go far. I can tell it's going on. What is going on with me? Why is the whole brain exploding like that? Oh, right, because I killed something. So, yeah. Away from me. Okay. Have 4 health. Your Bull Rush gains a power rush that deals 500 plus so much damage. That sounds great. That's really not what we're doing. Next 2 regular attacks, so we're not looking for that either. We gotta try this one.
Not too heavy.
But I have 4 health. I have 4 health. This is not. I'm not going to survive. Like, flat out. Unless something heals me right now, I'm not going to survive. No, there's enemies. Yeah, I do. Alright. It's been 3 hours and 30 minutes of this, boy. This has been a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna figure out something maybe a little more low-key for a bit. As much as I am very tempted to go back and do even one more. I could just keep doing this
you
forever.
keep dying? You happen to run into my brother anywhere out there by any chance?
I think
I
it's
haven't
about
seen him in ages.
time
What's
to
with the
switch
long
things up to
assignment?
something that's a little easier to chat over.
Something about a war. Father sent Thanatos to take stock, but you're right. It's been a while now that you mention it. I guess a lot's occurred.
I'll say. The lounge reopened. Let's see. What else? Anyway, you see my brother out there?
That's it.
Everything under control.
Pardon the interruption, everyone.
Alright. I don't want to give him one, but he gets about 5. I need to get up to 30. Alright. That's fine. 30 and 40 there, and 34 is not enough for the other things. I think I did. Well, I don't know. Because I didn't have any purple things. I forgot that was about healing me. So that's something. What's up?
Keep at it, lad. I've known great men throughout my life, and
I'll give them head as you one.
Yeah.
That's super.
That's great. Oh, she's just hanging out now. Okay, she's not running away. That's good. That's good. A little less annoying. I think she listened to what I said. Alright. Man, I really want to at least reach the boss one more time. Nothing here. If I had more keys, maybe. Let's just see what the weapon's telling me to use is. Because I didn't hate that build at all. It's telling me to use a spear. Okay, we gotta go. Last one. Absolutely last. Absolutely last one. But we're getting to the boss, because this is the easiest weapon we have so far.
There, dearest. You'll tell me all your troubles just as soon as you arrive, so let's just get you out of there for now.
Alright. Maybe. Okay. I've taken all these at some point. Special inflicts more damage, that's the throw. This is just a regular attack.
Beautiful.
Let's go dash focus. This may not have been the best choice for, to start off, but we got a dash that makes them weak. So dash attacks are pretty good. It is more damage to my dash. I still want to use your big attacks. That's what best do is they use everything. Well, as much as I want the Daedalus hammer, you know I gotta
keep saying chaos will protect me.
Chaos.
The heart of the underworld.
Okay. First, take another gift.
Master Chaos, forebearer of the gods. It is an honor to have met you. Please accept this gift.
Yep.
Seldom do mortals or immortals think of making offerings to me. As I do not expect such token gestures, I am very much amused, and I accept.
You're gonna keep getting them. You're gonna keep getting them. Don't you expect he's an Madara-looking dude. In fact, let's go. Whoa, getting close. Alright.
So, Hades, I believe I have deduced something I ought to sooner recognized. Your mother must have been one who called herself Persephone.
Yes.
Her stay within the underworld was brief from my perspective, but impactful nonetheless. You seek her now. There's odd.
I do.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
somewhere on the surface. That's why I keep on finding you like this. I'm trying to find her.
I hope that your attempts achieve success.
Thank you.
She is beyond my senses presently, but of course I am still able to assist you in your journey thus.
How is it since you got the whole world in your fingers? Anyway, down to 5 health. 2 health, can't really do that. Afterwards, boons can be better. I like that, but much more damage from traps. dash strike a lot. Inferno bomb really hurt me.
Let's see how this goes.
Plus we just used this, so we're gonna go get another one. What more could we ask for? Really nothing. Launch those out.
Trash this.
Yeah, that wasn't even a lot of ends. Just sail traps and you're good. Pomegranate. Or cage. You guys give me that's just the dash upgrade though. Myself. I guess give me the pomegranate. Ooh. You ever just be kissing something? Oh wow, that was a trap, huh? Oh, that was bad. Okay. Yeah. That's trap. Oh, that's trap. In the slightest. I've got the ability to play pleasure.
Time to collect.
Lots of cheese.
Good enough to eat.
That's what I said. Alright, better dash. That's absolutely what we wanted. This is turning into a great run. I'm so glad we did one more run tonight. That dude just got taken in. Big spin too. Don't get hit by traps, whatever you do, please. That is the one thing you have to do, is not hit traps. Like, that's... you had one job.
Come on, then. I'm out.
I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Shoot. That's not
pathetic.
Good. It's not good to be almost dead. Yeah, I agree.
Another key.
Pathetic.
Not dead yet.
Is there something that can be saved here? 45, 35. Traps deal a lot more damage to your foes. It's really not, just because maybe that'll help me the slightest bit. I don't think so. I think I might be a little brain dead on this one at this point. It's almost time to switch. Oh, no, it's not the time to use it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what? Okay. So that's where we're going to end it on Hades for the evening, I believe. Which is fine. That's good. That was a lot.
Oh, that's my fault, Doomstone.
Oh my god, that's right. We got a whole follower, so we're at 4. Nothing wrong with that. To start off,
Looks like you ran smack into the Doomstone out in
playing.
Tartarus. Thing gives me the creeps. Next time, try standing perfectly still.
Makes sense.
Okay. I gotta talk to everybody. You know, you don't talk to everybody. You'll talk to people next time. Alright, folks. Thanks a lot for checking this out. This has been almost 4 hours of Hades. So that's a lot of hours of Hades. That's more hours than I expected to play. I planned for about 2. So we did a lot more than I expected. So that's cool. I'm gonna be back in a bit with, I think, some Project Zomboid, but I don't know, that's up to some analytical study, I guess. But it's 10:28. I think it's time to, change gear to something less in your face. I'm into it. And I hope you are too. Peace and love. Okay. Really, that's got a whole bunch. Yes. Okay. So we're definitely playing some Project Zomboid. It seems like.